Hey, we're live now. Everyone can see us. What's up? Hey, what's up, Chumbas? I see we got a lot of cool people already showing up to the chat nice and early. Please, as always, let us know, if you can hear us all clearly, if anyone's too low, things like that once we, get started. That way we can make sure everything's good to go. Before we get into the session, which left on a cliffhanger last week, before we continue that, I just want to, as always, go around the table. Let's each of us just take a moment to introduce ourselves, the character we'll be playing, and where people can find you. Ellen, you want to start it off this time? Oh, wait a minute, back up. They're saying you're muted. Let me go into the settings, make sure it's not too low. Test the mic, test it one more time. Can everyone hear?
Hello.
Yeah, it was really low. Let it coffee. Thanks everyone for chiming in. See, this is why I asked that in the chat.
Thanks everybody.
Is she loud now? It was on low. Let's just check that.
Are we all good?
There we go. All right, they can hear you. Start it over.
Fantastic. All right. Oh, hi, everybody. I'm ready to do my intro for the first time today. I am Ellen. You can find me with Baby Beard Media, where we make a TTRPG podcast called Rockette, which is a different game each season. And next season is Kids on Bikes, where I am the beloved GM. It's going to be very fun. It's going to be very spooky, and it's set in rural Western Australia. So come on in, get some culture in you. And you can also find me on Twitter at EllenKGraham1. Oh, and I've also just done our first episode has been released, but I did a one-shot with the lovely podcast Don't Forget Your Towel, where we played the game Lady Blackbird. I played Lady Blackbird. It is very fun, lots of high space pirate adventure. So check that out too on at Don't Forget Your Towels podcast, wherever you can find them. And I'm playing Alley Katz, your rocker.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Rockette?
I'll take myself off actual mute. Hello, everybody. I am Rockette Fox. I am playing Hades, your friendly Netrunner who doesn't like gross stuff and loves marshmallows. And when I'm not doing that, you can find me being chaotic in other places, such as on my own channel, which is over at Rockette Fox. And pretty much if you look anywhere under Rockette Fox, you'll find I'll be there. But also on Monday nights, we are on the last 3 episodes of Courts of the Shadow Fae over on Kobold Press's channel, where I'm about equally as chaotic, but I am an All-Seed druid, which is, if you think, she, up top, she's a person. Down below, she's a deer. So do with that what you will. And also have a podcast called Fantastically Strange. It's both fantastic and strange, and it is for your ear holes. So
perfect. Nice. Brandon.
Yeah, so I'm Rush, but I look a lot like this Brandon guy, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about him. Now, he goes as DM_Brando. That's his handle everywhere that he is. And I think I saw him on Realmsmith once. He was playing some robot guy with like 8 brains. It was amazing. I just got to tell you, it was a whole lot of fun. I don't know. He looks a lot like me, but I think I'm better looking, honestly. And that's about everything I know about him.
Perfect. Phil.
Ooh. Yes, I am Phil. I also am on Baby Beard Media. I will actually plug our YouTube channel instead, where Chris and I, my illustrious colleague, have just started a playthrough of New Vegas. And we've called ourselves Ash, and we're throwing dynamite at people, which wasn't an Overwatch reference. It just happened. So yeah, just come join us. Watch us tear across the Mojave throwing dynamite at literally every problem we come across. But you can find me at Scruff. If you want the spelling, that's below my face right here. Otherwise, yeah, just check out Baby Beard Media for stuff that Ellen and I do. And I am playing Bud, who is our rather detached but easygoing solo.
Perfect. And anybody watching, Dan from Syrinscape is posting links in the chat. So you can check out the chat and click through so you can follow all of us on Twitter and show us some support. We would love that. I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the game master for this weekly event. I'm also the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. If you haven't checked that out yet, please do. Go to cyberpunkuncensored.com and check out all the great free assets and links and cool stuff for Cyberpunk we have there. Also, look up Cyberpunk Uncensored on Twitch and on YouTube. We stream tons of live gameplay and interviews and different series about Cyberpunk. Just way too many things to mention. Just go check it out. Give me a follow. Give me a subscribe. I would really love that. That being said, I also want to plug Syrinscape. Make sure everybody goes and checks out Syrinscape on YouTube. Anyone that's here on the live Twitch stream, anybody that's watching the VOD on YouTube, shoot over to Twitch and give a sub, give a follow to Syrinscape on Twitch as well. They provide great sound assets for gameplay, digital virtual tabletops, or if you're playing in person at on your table with your friends. You can use it. It's very dynamic. You can use it in any way you want, and it's amazing. So take the time to check that out. That's why we're here. But that being said, let's get into the game. I want to mention that we have basically, I think, what is a session 5? We have 4 prior to this. There's a lot to unpack within all those sessions. So I want to tell everyone, please go check out the VODs on the Syrinscape YouTube channel. Catch up on all the previous sessions so you get all the juicy details and twists and turns and things that have happened. I'm just going to do a brief thing here. The team is on pursuit to try to get a sample of a virus, a potential designer plague that hit the Upper Marina. They're kind of an underground team, a little off-the-books team working for the District PD, a sort of new thing that the districts are trying out, that Night City is trying out. So they're pursuing that. It's went through a bunch of different sessions, like I said, but it's led the team out into the wastelands. They're on their way to the Dixie, over into the southeast, to try to track down these coordinates that they found leading to this private laboratory, this sort of facility where apparently nomads picked up some cow that was infected or something at one point, and it got into a huge batch of kibble that they were also transporting. It seems like maybe that's what's going on here, how the virus got spread. They're trying to head out to that potential lab and get a sample of the virus for Nash, their boss in the District PD. When we left, they pursued a little side mission, a little side arc here. Alley Cats remembered that they found a memory stick, a drive, hidden in the desk of some exec running import facility for Continental Brands, a sorting facility. It led to these coordinates just out in Texas, which ended up being, as you see here in our map screen, just a field of bunkers. They look like private bunkers. They used the codes that were on the drive to get into it, disassemble or turn off security, get the door open. They went through, they raided the bunker. You guys got 6,000 eddies and a couple chips with 500 each. You got some top shelf liquors, some canned foods.
Cleaning robot.
Oh, that's right.
Never gonna help us in any meaningful way.
Right, but it's still cool. You got a cute little cleaning robot as a pet now, I guess, or whatever you want to do with it. Maybe you run it. Maybe you can meet a tech and get that tweaked and do something with it. Who knows? But you got one. It's great. And yeah, you all of you were just gathering up all the things and getting ready to load. Oh yeah, and the nomads, they grabbed out of the garage there. There was a 4-wheeler that they're trailing, that they're pulling behind them, and then you all helped them strap a cyber bike up to the back of the RV. So that's all there as well. But you all were just coming out of the bunker.
Fancy gun too.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And in the safe there was a really fancy heavy pistol. Or maybe it was a very heavy pistol off the check notes. But yeah, it was chromed out, gold bolts and platinum pieces. I mean, it was just real decked out, a prize piece. But yeah, on your way out of the bunker to load up the RV, all of a sudden a couple random shots whiz past as you hear a sort of vehicle, a dune buggy kind of tearing over some of the bunkers, maybe 100 meters away, pretty far away, but coming at you. And Dreads starts up the RV. He's like, oh shit, we got company, y'all. And you hear Tumble yell at everybody and just say, oh shit, it looks like the Raff and Shiv. Everybody get in the RV. We got to get out of here. Where there's a few, there's always more. Let's go. And he just starts loading up everything. So that being said, I want to head over here to roll 20. I want to pull out everyone's token so we can get a proper initiative going.
My time to shine.
Let's see here. Pull everyone out. Don't click it yet. Let me open the... there you go. Yeah, make sure you click on your token first. All right, it's ready. Click on your token and then rock your initiative just so we know where everyone's at.
Okay, just because we're doing initiative, I'll tell you where I'm putting my solo points.
Sure.
My combat awareness points. So I am going to put 3 of them into precision attack +1.
Okay.
And 1 into spot weakness. So +1 to attack, +1 to damage. I want to take some Chumbas down.
Perfect. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get...
Been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but click your token and
flub every roll.
And hit your initiative there too. Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
I don't know why you jinx the dice gods like this, Phil.
I'm ready.
No, he's getting his gun ready, and he's back there still in the RV, just rifling through stuff, just putting it together, taking his sweet time.
Let's get Syrinscape going here and get some fun sounds going. Everybody's
some victory tunes.
Yeah, hopefully everyone's got their Syrinscape going. Y'all can hear it well. Everyone in chat. Hopefully it's not too loud or too quiet for you. Let's say Dreads is just yelling. He's basically telling everybody, to get in the car. So is Tumble. They hop in. Dreads is already starting to pull out and starting down as you guys are hopping in with everything. But let's just go over initiative and see where everyone's, what everyone's doing and where they're posting up in the RV, at least initially. Rush, you're first in line there, hopping on.
Yeah, I'm going to head to wherever I'm going to have the best view to fire at these guys.
Okay. Yeah, as you get in, the RV's pulling out. They're coming up behind, tearing through the dunes and the bunkers. But as you get in, Tumble basically hits a couple switches, and you see like a back panel drop down, 2 panels on the sides drop down, sort of gun ports, places y'all can shoot out of. But he drops those panels. He's like, y'all help us out. Let's get this going. As he's pulling off.
We've got the AV and the motorcycle hooked onto the back, though, right? So
yeah, the 4-wheeler's pulling behind. Cyberbike is strapped to the back, but where the panel drops, you can see in between the 2 wheels. Like there's still enough room. You can see out the back.
All right, that's good. Looks like those tires are going to get blown out, but yeah, okay. So I'll be firing from there.
All right, Allie.
Let's worry about the tires later. So I think she was like last coming out of the little bunker thing, hanging back with Rockette. So I think she's just gonna like kind of maybe jump for the door of just make a run for the door of the RV and like even if she needs to like kind of tram style hold on and like shoot out of the door.
Nice.
That's her MO. But
like
just
I said,
making it in.
They're still barely catching, past 100 meters away. They sent off a couple random shots like it whizzed past earlier. It's so far hard to make a hit, but you can easily shoot off a round at least to let them know you're not taking their shit,
Yeah.
So you do that. Hades, what are you doing? You see Ali set off the shot and dive into the RV after Rush went in. What are you doing?
I think once she collects the bot and jumps in, she's gonna try and hook up to the RV turret just to gonna be better than anything she has. So
sure. Yeah, you enter the RV and you make your way to that system. It'll have to be on your next turn. You're into the vehicle on this turn.
Yeah.
Head into that next one. Getting involved. Next in line here, who is it? Bud.
Yeah. So this turret, what skill does it use to fire?
Well, it's
Is it a heavy weapons or is?
Yeah, it's a rifle. It's directional, unlike other Nomad sort of rifle customizations, which means it's not only facing forward, but it is only loaded with 30. You can't load it while it's driving, and it can only do auto fire, just like the typical rifle upgrade sort of Nomad customization thing. But
cool.
this one you can change direction. It doesn't only point forward, so that's a good thing.
I didn't actually take auto fire, so I think I'll just go for my trusty assault rifle. Seen me through a lot of issues in the past. I'm looking at my guns and turret. No, rifle. Pick up rifle. And then I'm going to run to the other gun port and take aim out the back alongside Rush.
Perfect. Yeah, and as you do that, Tumble closes the door behind you, and he basically heads back up to shotgun, starts hanging out the window. It looks like he's got a pistol as well, and he looks, then he turns towards Dreads. He's like, "Switch, man, I'm driving." And he quickly, without even skipping a beat, switch seats so quick. Dreads is now in shotgun, Tumble is driving, and you guys are just hauling ass. That dune buggy is catching up. It's about at that 50-meter mark, and getting a little bit closer. Road is bumpy as hell, but you're getting out of the little kind of bunker side street area, and they slide into the highway, and now we're just hauling ass down the highway, and the buggy is catching up on y'all. It's behind you probably about, maybe about 40 meters now, and it's catching up. Everybody give me a perception roll.
It's going to be a serious session when we're rolling.
Hades is the most perceptive individual on the planet.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, dang.
We're all switched on.
She's got something to fight for now.
Yeah,
she's got a little robot.
And you've got that.
My robot baby.
Yeah, you notice as you're tearing down the highway, and this dune buggy is catching up, hitting that maybe about the 30-meter mark now, coming up behind. You see another dune buggy kind of on the side, like in the desert, tearing alongside the RV, on the right side, passenger side, and it's kind of like coming closer and closer to the RV as it's running parallel, along or perpendicular, parallel along the side of the road right there. So you got one catching up behind, maybe at the 30-meter mark now. And then you have one on the right side, probably at like a 20-meter mark. Each one has it looks like 3 guys in it. Can't get a whole lot of detail on what weapons they're holding or what they're doing. It's obviously pretty chaotic right now. But it's at that point, like Tumble just starts yelling. He's like, "Yo, take them out. Come on, take them out. They're getting close." Rush, we're over to you. You're looking out the back. That dune buggy's just about, like I said, about that 30-meter mark now.
All right, so I take cover down at that lower panel. I'm going to take off my hat so it doesn't advertise my presence. And just in case they recognize me, I'm going to dress like Bud. There we go. Now, I'm just going to pretend I'm Bud for a little bit. Now, all right, I'm going to fire 2 shots at the driver.
All right, what's your weapon?
It's a heavy gun, so it's a heavy
pistol?
pistol.
I gotta my
Yeah.
glasses.
Okay, cool. Yeah, 20. You're looking at a 25. We're just over that 25 meter mark at this point. So.
All right. That's a 16 and a 16.
Yeah, both are a miss. A couple rounds shoot off, whizzing past them.
All right, so I pop down in cover.
Okay, Allie.
Yeah, so I'm watching Rush and kind of leaning out the doorway as the kind of desert wind is whipping. She's like, oh yeah, you gotta accessorize, of course. And she's just kind of are they on both sides at the moment?
There's a dune buggy behind you, coming up the highway. Probably about that hitting that 25 meter mark at this point. Then there's one about 20 meters away on the right side of the RV, riding alongside the highway in the desert, but it's slowly getting closer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Would that be on the side of the door? I'm not an American.
Yeah, side of the door. Well, there's drop panels on both sides, and it's on the side of the door. Yeah.
Lovely. Cool. So I think she's gonna go for whoever's closest. So that's the one on the right side coming up. That's probably looking to, collide with us. Just with her heavy pistol. That's 2 rate of fires, and just
you'll need
kind
to hit
of
a 20.
try and go for the windows as much as she can. So do I roll attack?
Yeah,
twice?
no windows. These are kind of like dune buggies, so they're just like cages.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so you can shoot one of the 3 guys in there if you want, or shoot the vehicle. It's up to you.
I'm going for the guys.
Okay.
Do I roll twice?
Yep. Give me
If it's
2
too
of them. You
rate
got to
of
beat a 20.
Okay, I don't like my odds.
Hey, you did it.
Oh!
One of them was a
Just
hit.
maybe.
Give me the damage. Great
As
job.
the dice giveth, they also taketh away. Everyone
Once
be
they
nice.
take it away
to
hit
your-
points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone be nice to your dice. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, so she's just kind of like looks out. Oh my god. Like comes back, puts on her sunglasses. That's better.
Nice. Yeah, one shot hits the driver. You see some blood spray out the dune buggy as he kind of like jolts and keeps going. And they're still trekking on, but he took some damage there. Hades, what are you doing? You see all that shit go down?
First off, she sees Rose shake off his head and switch out the sunglasses. She's like, well, I didn't know we had 2 buds on the team now. I don't know if I'm ready for this. And then she's gonna try and hook up to that turret with an 11.
Nice. Yeah, no problem. And with this system, you can easily get in. You can bypass. You've been given access, so you can get in. You can use a turn to get that control node of the turret of the rifle.
Doing it.
Yeah, so you've got it. You can get a shot off if you want. Who do you want to target?
Well, since she has all directions, she's gonna... I imagine the one on the side is the one that's kind of zoomed up closest.
Yeah, that one is definitely closer.
Yeah, so
it's
she's gonna...
Yeah, it's about that
Spoop!
20 meter mark.
Right. Yeah, she's gonna turn it to the one on the side. And, that she's going to... It's a turret. She's gonna aim at the whole car. I guess if she has to pick a person, the driver.
Yeah, and remember this has got to be auto fire, and you got to beat a 17 at this distance.
Well, as it happens, I took some in auto.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, not enough.
Bad.
But
Not
yeah,
enough.
You fire it off. Bullets spraying all around this dune buggy. Didn't really get a hit off. But it is chaotic. Things are chaotic right now, so it's understandable that you might miss there. Bud, what are you doing?
Come on!
And Bud?
It's a nice look for you, Rush.
You finally got handsome.
Inspired. So,
Use kind of a gun.
both of them are in optimal range for an assault rifle, right?
Yeah, one is
5 and 20 minutes.
exactly 20 and 25.
Look, let's concentrate fire. The guy who's 20 meters away has been hit once, right?
Yeah, that driver.
The driver has. I'm gonna take an aimed shot for his head. I'm gonna chuck in 3 luck.
Okay, so the one on the side, the driver that already took damage, assault rifle, 15. Yeah, 15.
15, but with aimed shot, so another 8 on top.
Right, another 8, and then but you also have your +1 to attack plus your luck, right?
I'm using my assault rifle, so I do have +1 to attack. Yeah, so I think they're all added here actually. So 5, 6, 8, 1. Oh no!
No, 16.
16. Damn it.
Yeah, it's not going to do it. Yeah, you shoot, whizzing past him. It's not a hit, unfortunately. Yeah, it's at that point you see Dreads like kind of getting all hyped up, and he's like, "Oh shit! Oh shit!" And he just kind of like leans out the door and takes off a couple shots. And you can see basically, one of those bullets hits one of the guys in the side vehicle. Yeah, and that guy kind of screams out. Tumble just yells, keep the pressure on. Don't let him get too close. It's at that point, the Doom Buggy in the back. Who's in the back?
What does Tumble think we're
Well, the
going
-5
to
is
do?
factored in already. Oops, alright. Me and Rush are in the back, I think.
Wait, the -5 what?
Sure, it's the -5, right? Was it -8? I can't remember.
Oh no, for aimed, 8.
Oh, right. For some reason, the character sheet calls it -5, so it's actually,
Oh, okay.
it's 3 less that I would have missed anyway. Don't worry about it.
All right. Yeah, maybe the character sheet, it's wrong. Yeah,
That's not 12.
aimed is 8, yeah. But who's in the back? Who's in the back of the RV? Rush?
Rush and Bud, I think.
Okay, yeah, it's at that
Because I
point.
spent luck, so I got 60. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry. It is a -8, which was already factored in, plus the 3, so it's 16 after all, which should beat the 15 target, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, I didn't know it's figured into it. Here, let me.
Yeah, if you look at if you hover over the dice roll, there's -5 for -8 plus 3. So, if I have to
Oh, I
beat
see it, yeah,
15, I beat it by 1.
We need a marshal. We need a marshal.
Oh, yeah, because that'd be 13, 14, 15, 16, right? Because
Bring
you're
in
luck
the
and you're
rest.
+1.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Give me the damage. I'm glad you caught that. Yeah, that character sheet
Yeah,
automatically
sure.
puts it in. I'm glad you caught that. Great. Yeah, give me damage.
Thank goodness. Cool.
Wow! Fantastic!
Oh, that's the wrong button.
I was about to say,
Yes.
oh my god.
I was gonna say, holy
That's still
crap.
great. That's still great.
17 plus 1 for spot weakness is 18 damage to the head, so anything gets through is doubled.
Fantastic! Oh
yeah,
my
you can
God,
you
I
can
think
describe how you end that driver's life.
Yeah.
So, because it's so close, what happens is I take aim, there's a bump, and I'm just about to pull the trigger, I let the bump happen, and then bang! You follow the bullet, that's in Fallout style, down its path, and his head snaps back, and he slumps onto the steering wheel of his buggy.
Yeah, and the guy in shotgun starts like grabbing at the wheel and stuff as the Doom Buggy just kind of like tears off into the desert. And you see kind of flip on its side, a bunch of clouded dust, and it just wrecks off into the side as the RV just keeps tearing down the highway. And yeah, it's at that point, the one in the back, after you take that shot, but you see the one that's behind maybe about 20 meters now, just pressing just past the 20-meter mark. You can see there's some type of like harpoon in the back, and the guy in the back sets off this harpoon, and a huge like bolt harpoon just lands in the back of the RV right below the drop window and just like pierces into the back. You can actually see this sort of huge metal arrowhead stick into the back of the RV and come through into the room you guys are in the back of the RV. And it's connected by some type of metal cable, and you can see the guy in the back kind of like reach down and he tosses out this huge like metal bar anchor, and it just hits the ground, starts dragging and tearing up the road. And it's just pulling. You can see that it's pulling the RV. The whole back of the RV is like shaking as this anchor is just tearing the road down. And Tumble just is like, holy shit, what's going on back there?
Get it! The RV!
Tumble! We have a problem!
Yes, get it out! We need this out of the vehicle!
Yeah, Dreads looks back and he's like, oh shit, he's like, yo, cut the line, y'all.
I even took off my glasses.
Yeah, Rush, it's over to you.
All right, so seeing this, I'm going to try to cut the line with my combat knife. Do I get the sense that that cable can be cut by a combat knife blade?
Yeah, no, it totally has, HP that you can hack away at. Looks like it's some type of metal cable, but it's thin enough to at least be somewhat flexible. But it is strong. It's not typical rope. But you can automatically hit it because it is stationary. So if that's what you're going to do, give me your damage.
Yeah. All right.
And you got 2 melee attacks if you want to go at it. Oh, barely nicking it.
Yeah, all
right. In the excitement.
So I got a rate of fire of 2. Can I try again?
Yeah. Give me both.
Come on.
Oh my god. Yeah, a couple little nicks at it. Cord is still intact. The anchor is bouncing around the road as it's dragging behind. And the guys in the car, one of them takes a shot off, the one that's in shotgun, with his pistol. And it just hits the back of the RV. Taking a little HP out of there, but Allie, it's your turn.
I mean, a melee weapon that does a lot of damage. I can think of only one thing for this. Don't give up the ghost, Phil. Sorry, I think I just accidentally exited Roll20. So what Allie is going to do is she's just going to run over to the metal coil of this harpoon, and she's just going to go, God damn it, and like unhinge her jaw as a whole metal tendril kind of sneaks out and like a whip kind of comes down onto the coil, hopefully. That's right, everybody. I paid for this cyber snake, and now I'm about to use it.
Hell yeah. I think this is the first time I've seen a cyber snake in use during Cyberpunk Red in all the teams that I've run, all the gameplay over the past year, advanced copy, current, one-shots. I'm excited. We finally got a cyber snake doing something here. This is great. Give me the damage.
Finally. Hopefully. Well, let's roll attack first.
Well, no, you got it. It's stationary. I'm giving you this. Kind of like when attacking a stationary vehicle.
Oh, right.
Yeah, automatic.
I mean, she doesn't. Let's just say she doesn't slip over or anything. Let's just say it's cool. It's very super cool. Anime. So cool.
Exactly. I was just gonna say, do it just to make sure it's not a critical fail. Cool. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
I just it's very like the way she does it is very smooth that it almost looks like Allie is now like a puppet as this kind of terrifying neon green and pink kind of metal arm sneaks out of her mouth.
Nice.
Boy, is this the strangest kind of thing you've seen in Cyberpunk Red? Doubt it.
Probably not.
Oh!
Wow, nice. Oh yeah. Yeah,
566.
You can describe how the snake snaps this line.
So I think it just kind of, as it comes out, it kind of like, being controlled by Allie, goes up to possibly where Rush shot it earlier. Even if it didn't make much of a dent, it still kind of sees that as a structural weakness. Kind of like opens up, like Doc Ock style, and kind of has like tiny little pincers that just like stab it, and then basically with almost like pneumatic kind of power rip it apart. And then the coil just kind of sneaks out with the anchor, and they leave it in the dust.
Yeah, and you see the anchor just kind of stuck in the ground as the coil whips back. The harpoon is still stuck in the back, but this short little cable is just kind of dangling in the wind behind now. But yeah, you successfully snap the line. Hades, sorry.
Hades is excited. I love it when you do that! Hey!
Did you guys name the snake? Does the snake have a name? A little pet name or something? Something to think about. All right.
I'm sure it does.
Something to think about.
Something to think about. All right, Hades, your turn.
Yeah, so she now scooping the turret gun back over to the car in the back. Gonna be taking a shot at the driver back there, and I'm gonna put some luck on this one because I can.
Sure.
Let's do 3. 3 sounds like a fun number.
They're kind of hovering just under that 20-meter mark still. What's your weapon? Pistol?
Well, it's the turret gun.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, yeah, you're using the auto. Yep.
Auto.
Yeah, exactly. So you just gotta hit 17.
We go. Why? Dang, when I put 3, but that's still not gonna make it. Come on, man.
Yeah, auto fire is difficult. Auto fire really is difficult.
It's really tough. Yeah.
It is. Unless you're like super close, it can be very difficult. But you give it a shot. You pepper out some bullets, just whizzing past this doom buggy as they're still tearing behind.
I hate this guy.
Bud.
I'm just gonna lower my glasses and just look at Allie like, okay.
Don't say anything. As it kind of like, hold on.
Yeah, I'm curious. Let me know. The whole none of the team knew that she had a cyber snake. Am I right about that?
Hades
knew.
Oh, Hades knew. That's right. Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Hades has all sorts of knowledge about all sorts of things.
Hades knows. Things are getting weird.
I'm gonna keep my luck to myself and just another single shot at the driver of the car behind us. Just aiming center mass here. It's 22 to hit.
Yeah, you're doing your rifle?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a hit. Yeah, give me the damage.
I will take 21 damage, please. 22 damage.
That's right.
Plus 1 for spot weakness.
Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, you can see you significantly hurt this guy just as blood is spraying out like the side of his neck right here, and it's kind of pumping out. It was a pretty lethal hit right there. But yeah, everybody give me perception one more time.
Who do they think they're messing with?
Oh.
Just perception?
Yeah.
Got it.
Damn, Hades finally didn't do that well on perception. I think it's the
Hades
first
is
time.
in her own world now.
You're obsessed. You're thinking about that cyber snake.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bud notices Rush. You notice as well. And it makes sense because you two are in the back. You can see that the guy in the back is loading up another harpoon into that harpoon gun. And then aside from that, Rush, you're seeing 2 doom buggies, one on either side in the desert, come tearing over through the dunes, riding alongside the RV now. One is probably about 10 meters away on one side, and the other one is just over 20 meters away, but they're riding alongside and slowly pushing in on the sides. But that's what you see going on. And it's at that point, the guy in the shotgun takes a shot at you, Bud, in the back. Remind me, is your reflex 8 or higher? Can you dodge?
Yes it is.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I have reflex. I think I have 8 and 6. I think I have max dodge.
Okay,
I think
perfect.
the question is, will you dodge?
Yeah, give me that. Let me see what you got.
Yeah, I'll take a dodge. Hopefully I do better than the range. What is the range? His range?
He's just under 20.
Fighting skills. So he's got to hit a 20, so I need to do better than 20. Where is it?
Or no. This is contested. So I just rolled. I know what I have. Just give me your evade. Yeah. Give me your evade. And give me 2 of them because he's got a rate of fire of 2 with this. No, I rolled the same thing.
Why can't I find
evasion,
it? Oh, there it is.
It might be under combat instead of.
So 24. Ow.
Yes.
15.
Yeah,
Second one did not help me.
Yeah, you dodged the first shot. The second one lands, and hits you.
I'm picturing kind of like a
Only-
but then you look up too early.
Right, you're like, I didn't get. Oh shit. But yeah, second bullet hits, but only does 10 points of damage. I'm not sure what your SP is, but I doubt that would even get through.
11.
Nice, yeah. You just feel a thud. Doesn't even get through. Cars on the side are pushing in, but no one's taking a shot. But you do see both vehicles on either side rush. Both of those have harpoons as well. And you can see the guys in the back kind of taking aim as they're pushing in. Like I said, one 10 meters, one about 20. The one in the back is at about 20. But yeah, let's cruise back around. Rush, it's your turn.
All right, everybody, we got 3 harpoon cars, one at 3 o'clock, one at 9. And the other one's straight behind us. So I'm going to, whichever one was at 10 meters, I'm going to take my fire at that. Because that seems like a good idea.
Yeah, give me that. Just got to beat a 15.
18 and an 18.
Perfect. Yeah, give me both
Very
damages.
nice.
14 and 4.
1, 1, 2.
Yeah.
What's with your damage dice?
Who were you shooting
but
at?
I'll take the 14. The driver.
Okay. Okay, yeah, significant amount of damage on that. First one misses, second one lands, does some damage. It's at that point, Dreads kind of yells out. He's like, "Hell yeah, Rush, hell yeah!" And he takes a couple shots off. One hitting the guy in shotgun. And that guy kind of screams out, taking some damage there. And, Tumble is just focused on the road driving. And he kind of hits a switch. He's like, "I'm hitting the nitrous. Let's get this shit going." Yells out. As he kind of
grab the shit handle.
Gains a little bit of a lead on that. But Allie, over to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna, so we've got, what was it? 3, 10, and I don't remember. Who uses an analog clock anymore?
One on the right, one on the left, one behind you.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm still on the right. I've probably moved to the middle. So I think she's just gonna dash back to the door on the right to aim at those guys. And similar thing, she's just hoping to put some lead in a tomb, you know? It's one of those days.
Which guy are you shooting for?
Is it an aim shot if I make it specific, or?
No, I mean, tell me which guy you're shooting at, but if you want to aim a
would
body part.
She would be aiming for a driver.
Okay. Yeah, give me that.
That's the easiest way. Cool. All right, I'm gonna use my heavy pistol.
Okay. Yeah, just gotta beat a 15.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Thank you, dice.
Nice. You got both. Give me both damages.
1, 2. All right.
Nice.
Not as good as my cyber stake.
Well, you can describe how you ended that guy's life, because it did.
I think she's just gonna kind of as we kind of jolt forward, she's gonna kind of tumble into the doorway, look out, take a breath, just silently fire into them as the guy kind of I think takes it in the neck and kind of just slowly slumps and then falls out into the desert.
Hell yeah, and as that happens again, the guys are grabbing on the wheel as the thing kind of scurries off, hits a dune, and flips off on the side and starts kicking out smoke. Pretty much taken out of commission. Hades?
1 down.
All right. All right. So, I'm gonna try and shoot. So is there just one more? Or did another one materialize along with the other one?
No, there's one in the back and one on the side. The one on the right just tumbled out, but there's still 2. One on the side, one in the back.
Okay. One in the back. Here we go!
And you have one more auto fire round to do. Out of the 30 bullets, it uses 10 every time, so you can do one more auto fire with the turret. And it's a 17 to hit. You're in that sweet spot for either the one in the back or the side. They're both within range. So either one is going to be 17. So do you want to shoot the one in the back or the one on the side?
We're going to go for the one in the back because just start. Okay, so here we go. I am just gonna do this. Here we go.
Nice.
Yay!
Nailed it. All right, give me your 2d6.
Yay! And
Remember, auto fire is different, so it's not the damage of a rifle. It's 2d6 times the number max of 4 above the hit, which is just 1. So yeah, give me your 2d6.
Nice.
Were you shooting the vehicle?
The driver.
The driver. Okay.
I was shooting the driver again.
Nice.
She's got driver on the mind.
Nice. Yeah, that guy is barely hanging on. He's getting peppered by bullets. You see him cough up a little bit of blood during the process. But yeah, Bud, over to you.
So that guy is just barely hanging on, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's get some action economy happening. I'm gonna drop the rifle.
Ooh.
Pull out this very fancy handgun. Take the first shot at the guy who's hanging on. Barely. Is this a rate of fire too, or is it very heavy?
It's very heavy, so rate of fire of 1, but you get that +1 as well.
Yeah, because I actually have my own handgun, so I'm gonna pull that out. It's the rate of fire 2 that I'm after, so I can try and like do two bits of damage during this turn. So I'm just gonna use my good old heavy pistol at the guy who is clinging on. First one, 20 to hit.
Nice, that's a hit. And it's a hit because you got the bonuses. Because it would go to the defender. You needed a 20, but luckily you've got those solo bonuses and stuff. So second one misses, but you can give me damage on that first one.
First one, that is damage.
Yep, and you get that bonus damage. That's right.
Yeah, so 11 damage on the first one, and then the second.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry, I thought that second one was
it was a damage roll.
Yeah, I got it. You can tell me how you ended his life. You killed the driver with that first hit.
So, yeah, it's a drop the rifle, so it lands neatly in the RV. One smooth motion, bang, straight out. I barely acknowledged like that he's built the farm before I'm onto the next target. Just efficient.
Nice.
So the driver of the next one, that'll be a 26 to hit.
Nice, that's
with
a hit.
Full crit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, give me the damage on that.
Because Phil was nice.
Oh,
nice.
Full damage.
Oh boy, what are you doing today?
I know the D6s are not flowing for me.
You're still doing good. You're landing some hits. You're doing some damage.
Landing the hits.
Yeah, and that vehicle in the back, just like the others, he loses control. Everyone's grabbing at the wheels. This thing tears off and kind of slides out off into the side. But as it does that, you see another dune buggy in the distance behind it, kind of catching up and closing distance. So there is another one back
popping
there.
Up faster than I can put him down.
Yeah, and right then, Dreads takes off another shot. 2 shots with his pistol. And one hits one of the guys in the passenger on that other vehicle.
Thank God.
And it's at that point one of those guys takes a shot off and hits Dreads. And Dreads kind of like yells out. You see a little bit of blood splatter. Tumble yells out, "Oh shit, man, be careful!" Keeps riding.
Who's driving at the moment? Is it Dreads or Tumble?
Tumble. Tumble's driving.
Tumble. Yeah, the more experienced one.
Yeah, and Rush, it's over to you.
All right. So which one is closest? How far is that? What do I have to be?
There's one all the way in the back. It's probably just about 35 meters away. Then there's one on the side closing distance, which is probably about 12 meters.
12, all right.
Yeah, it's running right alongside.
Okay. All right, I'm going to take my 2 shots. It's a 23 and a 24. 20. Yeah, it's not bad. All right. So,
I had my hanky.
are those both hits?
Oh yeah, both are hits. Give me the damage.
All right, okay. Well, it's a pretty good gun. So, yeah. All right, there we go. So, yeah, so 4 and a 13.
17. Nice, yeah, you hit that.
That's for the driver again.
Okay, yeah, you hit the driver. Bunch of blood spray out. Looks like it did quite a bit of damage. You're doing really good on those damage rolls, at least on one of them. And that rides out. But it's at that point that he does it. The guy in the back shoots the harpoon. And you can see that just, again, another huge like metal harpoon lands into the side of the RV, tearing through the sidewall. And he just tosses out another anchor as it like whips down past the side of the RV and is just bouncing around, dragging behind it in the road, even bouncing up and just digging up the road. And Tumble yells out again. He's like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "Cut the fucking line!" Like obviously he's feeling it while trying to drive. It's yanking the vehicle towards the side. And the one
become more trouble than it's worth.
And the one in the back is kind of closing more distance again. Getting closer and closer. Allie, your turn.
All right, there's blood in the water. We gotta end this. I guess, yeah, maybe same old. It did the trick once. Get the old snaky boy.
Do it again!
Cat's tongue.
Wiggles!
Yeah, go for it. If you do it, just give me both damages. Because it, like I said, it's stationary, stuck in the side. You can easily walk over and bite it. You know what I mean?
Sweet. I think it's only one rate of fire.
Oh,
it's
one.
A heavy weapon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it makes her mouth taste like metal. But 9. Not as good as it kind of... a lot of time was kind of spent in her looking back to Tumble and Dread. Kind of like, now that we're in rougher terrain, being dragged sideways, she kind of had to like crawl over, and as a result, like, the snake is moving. The cat's tongue is moving to attack the thing, but it's just not as efficient because Allie is being jostled.
Yeah, it still at least shreds out like maybe half of the metal cord. You can see like it fraying on half of it, but it's still holding on and dragging that anchor around. And it's at that point you hear like, and like another one from the back, the one that's closing distance in the back, another harpoon comes flying down the road, hits the back of the RV, piercing through the back Russian bud. You see it break through, and another anchor gets tossed out from that dune buggy and starts dragging. And you really feel the RV kind of like tug back now, like it's having a hard time. And again, Tumble yells out. He's like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "We're getting done here. Come on, cut the lines." And you hear Dreads shoot off another couple shots off the side. And yeah, everybody give me another perception.
God. Nope. Too busy.
Too busy.
I got a 1.
Yeah, Hades rush.
Ooh,
Yeah, Hades
Rush
and
is on there.
Hades and Rush definitely notice. Maybe Hades through the camera of the turret, rush out the back. But you see 2 more dune buggies pulling in from the back sides. They're not alongside the RV. They're another like maybe 20 meters, 30 meters back, closer to that one that's closing distance in the back. But they're on either side of the road. So now there's 3 back there and 1 on the side. 1 anchor out the back, 1 anchor off the side. And they're closing distance. But Hades, back over to you. You're officially out of turret bullets, and you can't reload while it's riding. So there's not much you can do in that system anymore.
Yeah, she's gonna jack out of it. It's just like, what the hell is this? Where are all these people coming from? When it's like actors to free food, and she's gonna jump down. I'm an actor, by the way. She's gonna jump down because I think she was up on the bunk, and she's gonna jump down and like I'm assuming there's like. She's just gonna grab something from nearby, some sort of object, and go over to the harpoon thing that Ellie was messing with. Just start like wailing at it.
Okay, yeah, we can.
She's gonna hand-to-hand combat it with a lot
What did you pick up?
Yeah, well, I'm curious what you picked, what you grabbed. You don't have a melee weapon? You can.
A frying pan.
Room.
It's certainly not Tumble's ukulele. That would be terrible. That would be a terrible choice.
Smash. Oh.
No. It's I think they're nearby. Like when they were doing snacks or something, there's probably like a blade of some kind. Like not like a combat blade, but like a big like food knife, but it's still fair. There's still like something on edge that you can.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Give me a 1d6 damage.
Got marshmallow on it still.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably hits it and like sticks to it with a marshmallow. She's like, "Ah!"
Ew.
Yeah, it just does a little nick out of it. Not much, but at least something.
And then
Goddamn D6 throws.
Yeah, all these d6s are landing ones. It's horrible.
And then with a random melee, does she get another action? And if I were to do a pistol thing, would that be a 2 action or is that just a 1 action?
What do you want to do?
If that doesn't work, she's gonna take out her pistol and try and shoot it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll let you you can put the pistol right up to the cord and pull the trigger. That's fine. I'll allow that.
In also, children in real world don't do that.
loud.
That's a bad decision. That's so dangerous. Yeah. So that's physics. That's not for you. But yeah, she hits it with a knife. She's like, nah! And just like she pulls her gun out, and just like starts just like, and she tries to shoot it just to see what happens.
Yeah, give me damage. You can at least get 1 round off into it after that melee.
Let's see what happens. 13.
Nice. Yeah, bullet tears through it. You see the cords kind of shred as this anchor just snaps back and is left in the desert on the side. So it successfully shot through the cable. That worked.
Also, I imagine the bullet like, kind of pinks around and like goes, kind of whizzes by everyone.
Yeah.
The kiss of death might bat it away. No, sorry, it's the cat's tongue, and the action is the kiss of death. It might just like.
Oh!
Bud.
Okay, question. There's one more anchor, right?
There's one more.
Yeah, there's an anchor in the back right now.
How would you feel about, so I don't have to like draw another weapon out, can I karate it? So get to the anchor itself and just line up like a power kick and just try and boost it back through the body of the RV.
Yeah, you can do that.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool. I got rate of fire too
like,
because it's
an axe
martial
kick?
arts.
Yeah.
An axe kick, yeah, I can
Yeah,
certainly
where you
try.
like bring it up to your head and then straight down.
18 that's to hit. I can just roll, right, damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Boy can do an axe kick though.
Yeah.
Sure can. I just wanted to show off.
Relax.
Where's my karate? Oh, it's down here. Okay.
Maybe we should stop going
damage.
off and kill these guys.
Ooh. So 10 on the first hit.
Nice. Yeah, you see half of the cable kind of shred with that as the anchor kind of jams out. It's still stuck in there, but you've almost got it kicked completely out. Part of the cable even got ripped, but it's still anchored in. And it's at that point you hear like choo-choo, and like the 2 doom buggies that are coming up with the other one back there shoot off 2 other anchors. One whizzes past the RV and misses, but the other one does hit the back, piercing through right next to you, Bud. And again, he tosses out this anchor as it like just starts tearing into the road and goes off to the side. The RV kind of like swerves a bit.
Say it.
And everybody give me an athletics check.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, Hades and Allie, you both fall down. You guys are prone right now. You didn't take any damage, but you did fall down from that swerve and the jolt of those 2 anchors hitting. So you got to use your next turn to get up. But it's at that point.
How big are these buggies? How many anchors do they have?
But it's at that point you see a Tumble just kind of like looking back. He's like, "Oh shit!" And there's more of them. He points over, and you see another dune buggy coming along the side, on the driver's side. So now there's 3 in the back and 1 on that other side where that other one was. So there's a couple over there, few in the back. Dreads takes a couple shots off.
Can't you do some evasive maneuvers or something?
He's like, "Shit, lady, I'm stuck on this highway. There ain't much I can do. Come on, just take him out. Take him out." Dreads is like, "Oh
anything
shit."
we could throw.
Takes a couple more shots. And Dreads takes a couple shots. He hits one of the dune buggies on the side. But yeah, back over to you, Rush.
Okay, now I've been able to hit people that are driving. Is there any chance I'd be able to hit the tires easier? Probably not, right?
It's the same thing. When you hit a vehicle, it's still a -8.
Yeah.
The sensitive spots, yeah.
Yeah, it's
All right.
Yeah, so it's a -8 to hit the vehicle. I don't have it right in front of me.
The anchor is a priority, though, right? Okay, so I'm going to use my knife.
And it's still
I'm
double
going to
damage.
I'm going to try to cut some anchors then.
Okay.
I'm going to go for the one that Bud did some damage to. Start there.
Okay.
And I don't need to roll attack.
Yeah,
6.
6. Nice. Yeah, you cut through it, pretty much shredding it. That anchor just kind of lets loose. You see the cable from the tension whip back towards the 3 dune buggies. You still have one more melee attack.
All right. Now, is there still another anchor in? No, right? That was the last one that's actually locked in.
I think we got hit by another one.
So there
Yeah,
is
last
another
round.
one.
Yeah, there's another one in the back. The other one missed.
Can I get over to the other one and try to cut that too?
Oh yeah, you're right there. You're in the back. You're right there at them. Yeah, it's right. They're right next to each other.
I'm going to go and I'm going to try to do that.
Sure, give me the damage.
A lot of harpoon holes in the back of the
Yeah.
And the side, yeah.
3.
3
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do a little bit of a damage to it, but it's still hanging on.
Yeah, man, I should be using my gun like Hades.
Yeah, and it's at that point you hear another and like another on the side, another harpoon tears through the side from the other dune buggy that was pulling along the side. And I'm not going to make you roll perception to see that these dune buggies, the ones that just shot in the back, and this one that just shot in the side, the guys in the back are reloading the harpoon, and the RV it's slowing down. You can feel like it's still hauling ass, but it's shaking hard. I mean, it's maybe 10 miles per hour slower every harpoon. You know what I mean? And it's tearing up the road. But yeah, it's tearing through. You hear Tumble yell out again. He's like, "Just frack! What the fuck we gonna do?" But yeah, it's over to you, Alley Cats.
So at the moment we've just got one harpoon in us at the moment. That was just fired.
No, you
Just got hit again.
Yeah, you got
God
two.
Yeah.
damn it. Okay. I think I'm just gonna kind of keep trying to take the harpoons out. She might kind of motion for someone that, like, through the harpoon hole there might be a, kind of like, because she can't really talk with the snake in her mouth. So it's a lot of kind of frustrated hand gestures, but yeah, we got to get rid of this harpoon. Has any taken any damage? Either of the harpoons, sorry?
No.
One
Oh wait,
second,
yeah,
three,
one, yeah,
I thought.
yeah, exactly. One took a little bit
Oh.
of damage from Rush. The other one just landed. So.
Alright, well, I'll go for the one that's taken a little bit.
Okay.
I don't need to roll to attack.
Right. Yeah. Just give me the damage. These are right here in front of you.
Yeah.
Nice.
17.
Perfect. Yeah, you tear through it. Yeah. Again, just shredding right through the cable as it from tension whips back towards the dune buggies that are closing distance. But you broke through it. You have another, or no, that's right. The snake only has
It's
one. You said right.
Yeah.
I keep treating it
She
like a
might
melee.
kind of-
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's
Very
all right.
heavy melee, I think, yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
heavy melee.
Well, either way,
she
you
might kind of dash to where the other one is and just kind of
be ready.
crouch a little, knowing that we've got, incoming fire.
Yeah, and as you do that, the two in the back, the two dune buggies, not the middle one, but the two guys in the passenger, both just let open their submachine guns, laying down some suppressive fire towards the back of the RV when you snap that anchor, maybe trying to clear you guys out from the back. As the middle one shoots another anchor and it lands into the back. So the back is being torn apart. This one actually went through part of the Cyberbike, part of the wheel. Went through like the bottom end of the hubcap into the back of the RV. But as he did that, like I said, there's two different suppressive fire submachine guns from the passengers of the two other dune buggies in the back. So whoever's in the back, I know Allie, you just walked away from there, but Bud and Rush,
Yeah.
since you two are back there, I'm gonna need you guys to give me your a suppression check here. You got to give me your what is it? Cool plus concentration plus
Was it
1d10.
cool?
Yeah, cool concentration plus
concent-
1d10. Yeah, concentration. Sorry.
Yeah.
And it's contested, so I have the roll here that you got to
So
beat.
I'm just doing a concentration check, or
Yep, concentration check.
26.
Ooh. Oh my!
Nice, yeah, Bud. You're not even shook by this as bullets whiz past you. You're just kind of staring at these two guys. But Rush, you're stuck in it. You've got to use your next action to take cover. Little too many bullets being sprayed out here. And for the sake of streamlining, I'm just using the one for both of the shots. So Bud, you were able to dodge them, but Rush, like I said, next action you're gonna have to use it to take cover, basically dodge back. But yeah, Bud, it's your turn. Or no, sorry, Hades.
Me.
Hades, yeah.
Okay. So something
Right.
interesting. Something interesting came up in chat, and I like this idea. We still have all that fuel in here with us, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the
Yes.
kind of thing that I think Hades would be into. She's gonna go over and like take one of these fuel things and like let's see, the back's pretty open now. Is the back
yeah.
pretty open now?
Oh yeah,
Like,
you got the drop
she's
down,
gonna-
and then you got these big holes.
Yeah.
she is gonna take it and she is gonna chuck it out the back at the car that's following them. And
I have an
she's going-
incendiary road flare, so keep
And
going.
she's-
Oh,
she
right,
is-
road flare.
she is going to try and shoot the fuel thing as it flies back at this car.
Nice. Okay. This is gonna be difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
I
gonna.
know.
And let's see here. You're gonna have to.
Luck.
Yeah.
Oh
fir-
yeah, I'm gonna use my luck on this.
Yeah. First, you're
That's
gonna have
happening.
to do an athletics check to throw this thing.
Oh no.
And typically, I would take an action, so you have to shoot it on the next round unless somebody shoots it before you. But give me
Hey,
that.
that's great though.
But give me that athletics. Give me that athletics check here.
Come on,
Well,
Hades.
hey, if that's the case, I'll put my luck on this. Then I've got 2 left.
One good thing you have going for you is the 3 doom buggies are in the back. They're right about the same distance, so it's not like you have to, you know what I mean, like throw it
Yeah,
and
so
successfully only hit
I-
one. So that's kind of good.
I added 2 luck to this, so I got an 18 on that athletics.
18. Perfect. Yeah, it's landing where you want. Yeah, you're throwing it back. It's
He takes it
landing.
and she's like, "Eat fuel!" And that's great though because I believe Bud, aren't you right
Yeah,
after
and
me?
Bud, you see this going down as Hades comes up
Yes.
behind you and throws this back. Eat fuel. You see it going down. It's your turn.
So I'm gonna pull out that road flare we bought off the off the nomads, and I am gonna try and land a that like onto the tumbling fuel canister such that it detonates all over the 3 buggies behind us. I'm gonna spend my last 2 luck for this session on that.
Yeah, go for it.
All Out Boy fan. I'm
How
sure
much?
you're all
Yeah.
thinking, light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up.
So that's a Dex Athletics, I'm guessing.
Yeah, athletics. Oh wait, no, you're shooting, right? Or no, you're throwing the flare. Yeah, athletics. Sorry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, I'm almost there.
Well,
Subtract 10 from roll, so it was a 6.
no.
Yeah, unsuccessful.
Well,
Son of a bitch. Yeah, you throw.
Fumble recovery.
Yeah, you throw the flare as it bursts into flames. We'll say part of fuel that tumbled out from Hades' throne kind of catches, but it doesn't hit the payload. It just doesn't explode. It doesn't do what you want it to do. But a little bit of
Hades
flames
is gonna
spark
turn
out,
to
I
Bud,
guess.
like punch him. Bud, what the hell?
That's fair. That's absolutely
Steady.
fair.
Rush, back over to you.
all right. So I'm taking
do
cover.
something!
I have to take cover because of the suppressing fire. Is there anything else I can do on this turn?
No, you pretty much have to use your action to take cover.
All right. So I'm gonna have to use my action to take cover then.
All right, yeah, we'll say you can pretty much just dodge down to the ground. All that suppressive fire got you shook for a moment. So you just kind of dove down, taking a little bit of cover. Allie, it's back over to you, and right as you're about, getting over to that second harpoon. Yeah, everyone give me another perception check.
Don't mind me, everyone.
Nice.
Girl is busy with that snake.
It's distracting. It's in her esophagus, y'all.
And yeah, give me your perception, Rush.
Ever had a tickle in your throat? Yeah, it's like that. But worse.
Anyone here a sword swallower? Anyone swallow a sword?
Nice, yeah. Hades and Rush, as Allie is kind of making her way over to that side harpoon, trying to get it out. You see one of the three in the back shoots off another harpoon into the back. And it lands in the back, and again, another anchor comes popping out. The whole back of the RV is kind of peeling out. There's almost more Cyberbike covering the back than actual paneling left in the RV. However, the four-wheeler is still on that track just below, riding behind. Hasn't really taken any damage, so that's kind of cool. But unfortunately, another harpoon hits from one of those three doom buggies, and you guys see that go down with that perception. But Allie, it is back over to you. You're over on that side harpoon right now.
Did I see the kind of fuel shenanigans going on? I know Hades is screaming a lot.
Yeah, it's all happening at the same time, but you all are right there in the same RV. You can see each other,
Yeah, she might
just yelling very specifically about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, go, yes, the harpoons, but also, I mean, at the moment it's just like a war of attrition, right? We need to get a big hit in, and the harpoons will harpoon, So I think she's gonna take her heavy pistol, swallow the snake, the cat's tongue, and it's behind, isn't it? That's where it fell.
Yes, Hades
tumbling through the air. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna try and shoot it so that it explodes. Is that like an aimed shot or?
Yeah, it would be an aimed shot. So it'd be a -8. You're looking at, let's see, with your pistol in this distance. Yeah, it's a 20. So it's a 28.
Okay. Oh, a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Pretty much have to crit.
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna try it, right? I know that it's not gonna happen, but
2 attempts.
Yeah. How do I do the modifier again? Oh yeah, custom modifier.
Yeah, you should be able to drop.
Show modifiers, and sorry.
So that's like -8.
Yeah.
If I just add my luck in, does that just take it down to a -6, or how do I deal with that?
Yeah.
So if you go to the combat page, you can show modifiers, tick aimed shot, and then put your luck points you want to spend just below that as well, and it'll do it all for you.
But that one has a -5 aim, doesn't it, Phil?
It's -8. I forgot that it was doing my luck at the same time.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm still confused about that whole situation. I'm still like, wait, what? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, aim shot. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. So I just tick that and then it'll roll?
Yeah, it shows you at the top. It says -8 once you tick the aimed shot. Yeah.
Oh. Well.
No.
It was still good with the
And
-8.
That only did
enough.
That only did a -6. It looks like. So weird. Oh, that's because of the luck. That's
both
right.
of those.
Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
I'm so confused when it comes to luck, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, still with that,
Okay.
yeah, both miss. Both are not hitting. As the fuel kind of tumbles past the dune buggies, and it's kind of a missed opportunity there. But yeah.
But don't you have a grenade?
But do you have?
I do.
Allie, do you have reflex evade or higher?
I believe that she does. She is
checked out because one of the guys in the Doom buggies takes a couple shots at you when you went over there and took that shot.
Yeah, she's got a reflex bait.
Okay. Yeah, give me 2 evasions.
Cool. That's a fighting skill. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Don't forget to take off your luck if it's still on there.
No, it's not. I reset it.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you dodge one, and the second one's a hit. 12 points of damage. So depending on your SP.
Yeah. My armor is 11.
Nice. Only 1 point of damage. Not bad at all.
And it's ablated by 1 then.
Exactly.
Ugh!
Yeah.
I got this armor customized.
Yeah, and don't forget anybody when you take damage, even just 1 point, ablate the armor. Yeah, I forgot to mention that earlier. But yeah, a thud on the first one, second, you dodge the first hit, second one hits, but only a point of damage, not much at all. But unfortunately, you got the 3 dune buggies closing the distance on the back. Another one shoots a harpoon. Now you have another one stuck into the back. It just basically tears through the side of the back, kind of the corner paneling. They toss out another anchor, and the 3 are kind of closing distance. The one on the side is now closing distance, and they're all right there. And Tumble just yells out, he's like, "What the hell? Take care of this. What are y'all doing back there?" And Dreads just yells back at him. He's like, "Oh, we're doing the best we can." He takes another couple shots off at the Doom buggy on the side.
Thanks, Dreads.
There's so fucking many of them.
There's so many of them.
They just keep coming. What are we supposed to do?
Yeah, and as they're
we hit the brakes.
Yeah, and as they're closing distance, you hear Tumble kind of like yell out. He's like, "Oh shit, they're in front of us too!" And you can kind of like look in the front, and you see 2 Doom buggies kind of on the side of like little dunes or little mounds on the side of the road. And there's some kind of like chain or something going across the road. And Tumble's like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "Everyone, brace yourselves! Brace yourselves!"
Fuck this.
Yeah, as BK313 says, # tired of these harpoons.
Yeah, and,
I'm fed up.
But he yells, "Brace yourselves!" as he hits the nitrous and kind of tumbles into this chain with the plow. But you see the chain kind of like yank, and these 2 Doom buggies just kind of like wreck Tumble, almost hitting the side of the RV as it tears by and kind of hit the anchors and Tumble, and the Doom buggy on the side kind of has to dodge one of these 2 Doom buggies, and the 3 in the back have to dodge them as well. But at least he had that combat plow in the front of the RV, which basically fucked those 2 up that were in the front. But you still got the 3 in the back. You got the one on the side, closing distance. Dreads is screaming out as well.
Did they tear the anchors out at all, or help us by chance? When they
no, they didn't. But they did. But they
Why
did.
would they help us?
No, it did not help you. But it did cause the other dune buggies to have to spend a turn kind of dodging them, so they're not shooting off at you and stuff. But it's right. But it's right about at that moment, as you're looking back, as these dune buggies kind of are tumbling down past, and everyone's watching them tumble past as the 3 are closing distance and the one on the side is closing. It's right then that you hear like coming from the front as you were looking back, and you basically see these rockets come whizzing past the RV, and you just hear these explosions as they're hitting next to these dune buggies, and the 3 dune buggies in the back just pretty much explode and flip off to the side. The one on the side, a rocket hits that one as it flips up and dirt kind of spits up, and another one wrecks and explodes in the back. You see basically all the dune buggies tumbling from these rocket explosions coming from the front. And it's right about then Tumble turns back and he's like, "Oh shit." He's like, "What the hell is this?" And he slams on the brakes. You hear like a bunch of screeching tires as the RV is just coming to a complete screeching halt. Everybody give me an athletics check.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Hades is down.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, pretty much everybody has fallen down from this.
Wow.
And everybody takes 2 points of damage directly to your HP. because this is a hard stop. The anchor's also causing a lot of problems with it, but it just kind of like wreck stops, everyone tumbles, and it's right here that we're going to take our 5-minute break. And let me just let me see if I can.
Yes, I did have a grenade, and yes, I was going to use that next.
Yeah. Rob's back from break to kill the players.
Yeah, so as the RV kind of comes to a screeching stop and the explosions kind of fizzle out from sound, there's no longer a hauling-ass RV or dune buggies in pursuit or anchors being shot at you, harpoons and such. You're back to hearing desert winds and shit as you're kind of regaining your composure from tumbling to the floor of the RV. And let's take our break, reminding you that I am keeping the mics hot, because that's always fun,
Yes.
so people can hear you. We'll be back, everybody, in about 5 minutes. Please stick with us. 5
minutes. I need to get a snack. But
I don't know
how to eat an apple without ruining all my makeup.
I thought you were about to say I don't know how to eat.
I don't know how to eat.
What is that? I don't know how to eat.
Slice
I
it
didn't
up
put
small.
points. What's that?
Small slices.
It's an eating.
So, yeah. I didn't put a
Yeah, you have to
point.
cut it up.
Yeah. Good idea, all. It's coffee time.
So I don't know what it is, but when I wear my bud glasses, I just don't seem to fight very well.
-2 to vision.
Sorry.
It's +3 to cool, but -2 to vision.
Those repeated like ones on the T6 to cut the cables were fucking
Kill it
ridiculous.
All right, I'm gonna grab my apple.
Can't believe I missed that road flare potentially blowing up 3 fucking buggies. That would have been the best.
So awesome. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Man.
It was good thinking, throwing that gas on them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was about to go all out, explosives, everything I could get my hands on.
Well, yeah, I mean, it seems like, it's all or nothing at this point.
Yeah, I thought what was going to happen, we were going to have like a circle the wagons moment where they dragged us to a stop and we had to like defend the RV.
Yeah.
Luckily, someone's looking out for us.
Or somebody's...
Or someone else wants us worse than they do, yeah.
Yeah, there's no heroes here, right?
That's right, yeah.
Although the saying is there's no heroes in Night City, right?
We're not even in Night City, yeah.
That's right. We're out of state. There could be heroes here. We're near Texas, right? Texas has heroes, doesn't it?
I like that.
Isn't that a thing?
Hey, bunny! There's a bunny.
Yeah,
Texas strong.
Good bunny. Texas strong. Everything's
So
big.
yeah, so either we've been rescued or someone with more firepower wants us dead instead.
Oh,
Probably corpos who are like, what are you doing in our bunkers? Nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna ask on my next turn, how on earth did they get in front of us?
Yeah.
Raffin. They're protecting this road. Yeah. And I was about to change up tactics and just be like, you know what, I'm going to ignore the anchors and just keep aiming at killing these guys so we can keep their numbers down. Oh.
It was getting a wee bit out of hand. What did you say? Yeah, you said they're called the Raffin Shiv?
Yeah, the Raff and Shiv.
It's a go gang, is it?
They're kind of like really messed up scavers, I guess. Like, they're like to me, they look like a cross between like nomads and scavers, but they're really ruthless. They even like, kill members of their own tribes and shit. They call the weaker ones bitches and stuff. Like they sell, slave market their own people. Like they're pretty cutthroat, nasty group, and they
like
travel in big
Remus.
packs.
But there's a bed bunny!
Yeah, I saw the bunny
There's
earlier.
a bed bunny! Oh my god, I'm just now seeing this.
Yeah, you guys on the chat can't see that, but Preston the bunny is in shot.
Just right there. Just right there.
Say something about Preston?
Bed bunny!
Yeah, BK says Raff and Shiv are scum. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picturing kind of Reavers from not quite as crazy, but nearly. Reavers
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Firefly.
I was really rooting for that shot to hit the fuel tanks. I thought that was a really creative, fun thing
my God,
that
yeah.
Hades thought of, and like that would have been beautiful.
That was chat. That was BK again.
That was
Chat,
BK. Great. And there were other fuel tanks and such too, but obviously something just took care of it anyways. But all right, we're all
the combination of fuel tank and road flare would have been just like,
Just so awesome.
Yeah, it would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But we are back. We're officially back from break. Everyone can see us now. They can even see a little bunny. What's the bunny's name?
Everyone, Preston. This is Preston, everybody.
Nice.
He's very. Don't lick my makeup. No, he wants my apple. No, get away.
To be fair, I mean,
I'm the
apple probably
apex
delicious.
predator. Have you seen that meme where it's like screaming, "I'm the apex predator" as a seagull tries to eat your chip? No, I'm the apex predator. Is Bunny an awful rabbit?
Well, yeah, you back to the game. The the RV came to that screeching halt. Everybody tumbled due to that extremeness. In conjunction with these anchors that are still hanging out of the RV, it just caused a chaotic stop after all these rockets or explosions whizzed past the RV, taking out all these dune buggies. But everyone is, prone, and I imagine getting back up now. As you get up, again, you hear Tumble and Dread's like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "What is this? I don't like the look of this." And y'all stand up, and this is what you see. I'm going to pull it up here on roll 20. You're basically looking at, now keeping in mind this is nighttime, it's super late, I know these pictures are day, but you're looking at, some kind of blockade. You can see, maybe about 15 to 20 militant looking soldiers kind of like lined up along these concrete blockades, going down one side. On the other side, starting in the middle of the road, you can see these shipping containers kind of lined up, and cement pours, and a dig out of the road. Like it's basically a makeshift blockade, but it goes all the way, stretching out. As you look down on each side, there it goes off past the highway quite a bit as well. You can see it's surrounded by this what was once an abandoned town. There are some makeshift buildings and things set up. There's some yurts and tents built up along the side, and some open shipping containers lined up in the back. You can see, people gathering and things like that. Everyone looks very militant right here. But out of the military guys kind of standing there, you see a handful of them along the edge with like rocket launchers just kind of rest on their shoulders, still smoking. And you basically, that's what you see. I'll give you guys a moment to kind of chat amongst yourselves as you're getting up from prone and seeing this.
Damn.
Does anybody friend?
Yeah, do the nomads know who the hell these guys are?
No, Tumble looks back and he's like, "I have no idea, man. We did a convoy 2 weeks ago and this shit was not here." Dreads is like, I don't like this, man. This is looking rough.
Well, whoever they are, it's not like we can fight them off. They've got more firepower than, in their little pinky.
Yeah, but they didn't shoot out
RV is Swiss cheese now.
Yeah, I think Rush has got the right idea. I think maybe we open a line of dialogue before they decide that we're not worth the effort.
It's right about then, right in the center, down the road where it kind of parts from the cement blockades and the shipping containers where militants are standing. You see a guy kind of step in the center. He's wearing all white, like a full white suit. And he just kind of steps out there. I'm going to make him a little bit bigger so y'all can see him. And he just kind of steps up and looks at you.
Is he the colonel by any chance?
Yeah, he kind of steps up and he kind of lifts his hands and he's looking at you and he says, well, I do declare, y'all in a bit of a predicament with some of the local ref and shiv. If one of y'all be so obliged, maybe step out the vehicle, engage in a little one-on-one conversation with me, I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this. Thank you.
Oh, well, look at this. Some southern hospitality. Do you mind if I take the lead on this one?
I think we're all
Hold
gonna be
on.
like,
I gotta just change. Gotta put my hat back on here. All right. Oh man, I was looking forward to this. Okay.
As you're getting ready, Tumble kind of like leans back. He's like, I'm going to take care of this. He looks at Kid. He's like, give me the paperwork, Kid. Give me the paperwork. Kid hands him some papers, and he takes it. He's like, all right, I'm handling this. Everyone sit tight. And he steps out of the RV.
paperwork.
All right.
Go with him, Rush.
Yeah, if you remember Nash saying, that these guys were handling your convoy transport, as well as crossing borders and any type of legal issues and things. They've got the paperwork, I guess, showing that you guys are part of a district PD or something, or part of this convoy.
So from my transport days, do I know anything about this? Would it be a bad idea for me to step out, or should I just let them do the paperwork?
It's completely up to you.
Rush.
Completely up to you.
All right, I'm a talker, and like this guy sounds more like me than I do, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna chat with him.
Hades follows.
Hello. Thank you so much for all of your support and all of your help back there. I had no idea this was Raffin territory, but allow me to introduce myself. My name is Arlo Sims. My friends call me Rush. You, my friend, my chumba chumbata, you can call me Rush. Come on, put her here. Come on.
Well, I like the sound of your southern charm. You sound got a little bit of Texan in you there, boy. Now I'm a little bit more Dixie than Texan, so my southern drawl got a little bit of that Dixie charm. But I appreciate the gesture. And he reaches out and shakes her hand. He says, "Oh, my name is
arm shake.
My name is Leviticus Jebediah Davenport III, and this is my neighborhood. This is completely my district. So we're gonna have ourselves a little conversation now." It's at that point that Tumble kind of interjects. He's like, "Look, we really don't have time for this. We're on a job. All our paperwork's in line right here." "Well, hold on a second then." Yeah, he takes the paperwork and starts kind of flipping through it, and he's just kind of reading it right now.
Also, Hades, because Hades just, before anyone could say anything, just trotted off after Rush. And she's gonna jab Tumble with her elbow. There is always time for Southern on Southern talking. Hush.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull a bowl of water out of our supplies and chuck one to Ali as well. And just watch this all unfold while staying hydrated.
Nice. Yeah, you have
marshmallow.
Yeah, you have some drinks that Dreads just kind of like looks at y'all in the RV and he's like, I really don't like this, ma'am. I don't know. We're really outnumbered here. I don't know. He seems nervous.
Yeah, look. They know we're outnumbered, and we know we're outnumbered.
Well, this is Dreads. This is Dreads to Bud and Allie in the RV.
I didn't hear that at all. Okay, sorry.
Doesn't mean that we still can't be a pain in their ass.
Yeah. Let the man work. I've seen him. He could charm the pants off a pantsless guy.
What?
I don't know.
Happened before.
And back over. That Leviticus Jebediah Davenport III finishes reading the paperwork, and he just hands it back to Tumble, and he's like, I see. Oh, y'all from the Night City. Y'all them city folk coming all the way from the West Coast. Now, it doesn't say here what's the purpose. So now, why exactly you coming to the Dixie, and why's the Raven Shiv on your tail?
Oh, well, do I have a story for you?
Well,
it's a long one, so I'm going to have to give you the short version, but on short, we're running an investigation, actually. We're running an investigation with the NCPD. The paperwork may actually show a little bit of the authority that we have been given to be able to pull off this sort of an operation, as you might understand. Now, the Raffin Shiv, they seem to have thought that maybe we've got something of a little bit of value, and they chased us down. We made the mistake of taking a pit stop in their neighborhood, and I guess they just saw something a little bit too tasty to ignore.
Now, that's a little hard to swallow, sir, because I do know that, well, the Raven Shiv, yes, they can be a bit of a piss on a parade for people traveling through these parts, but, they don't do it unless they think it's worth their time. Now, looking at your transport, I don't think you're looking like you're coming from money. So I'm wondering
Yeah,
exactly what y'all got into that made the Raven Shiv kind of get involved. And let's just say we're going to have to take a little bit of time. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on this paperwork here. It's not really giving you authority, but it is saying you are on this journey. It's late. I'm going to put you up. Let's have y'all pull in to the side right here. I'm going to put you up for the night. You'll be my personal guest for my breakfast. And by then, we'll be able to, we'll sort this out. We'll get you on your way if everything's on the up and up.
Now, if you don't mind my asking, do you happen to have a mechanic that we could pay for the parts and the labor? You know, I would pay from my own pocket. I mean, they did a number on this vehicle.
I'll see what I can do. Just let's pull it aside and let's get y'all situated and we'll take a look.
All right. Yeah.
They kind of pull some of the blockades and pallet jack these things out of the way so you can pull through now. Hades?
Does Hades have a question?
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am, I can see you have a
Mr.
question.
Yes, me. So what kind of breakfast foods do you have?
Oh, we'll have most southern of foods here, and it's real food. You will enjoy it. You'll be my personal guest. None of that kibble continental breakfast style crap you get in the desert motels.
We talking biscuits and gravy?
We might be able to scrounge up some biscuits and gravy. Let's first get to the bottom of exactly what y'all doing out here, and then let's see exactly how this turns out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's threatening us! And then she's gonna turn to Tumble and be like, but he did say biscuits and gravy.
She's easy to please.
Yeah, he kind of makes a gesture with his hand, turns around, and starts walking back towards some of these buildings off to the side as like a handful of the militant guys are kind of directing the RV to pull off on the other side of the road, which kind of has a makeshift like dirt parking lot. You can see some vehicles over there and you know, like personal rides and things, maybe from some of the militant people, maybe some that have been other past convoys or whatnot. But next to this parking lot is another, not parking lot so much, but almost like a junk pile of beat up vehicles, destroyed vehicles, things like that. But he has you guys pull over the RV into the parking lot on the side, and then some of the militant guys are kind of like directing you over to the building. One of them says, yeah, y'all are going to stay up in here.
Are all of the people there Southern folk?
I mean, you haven't talked to everybody, but it looks like this is everyone's wearing kind of matching militant sort of things. You can
It depends
if
on
everybody,
how hard we want to make Rob's life.
yeah, well, no, not at all. But the thing is if you guys want to give me streetwise or maybe education, I would take that as well.
I just have to determine how. I have to determine how excited Hades is going to be.
13 on Streetwise.
Is a
Hello.
hello. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
7.
There's some too much tuna shit. What was that?
Hi.
Yeah, absolutely. It's too much tuna.
You're like, oh, hello. Yeah, Allie and Rush, you're familiar with, and especially Rush being from the South and from, I think you even have some family or connections in New Orleans and such in the past, but you're familiar with kind of independent militias. This appears exactly that. It seems to be some type of militia. Obviously, if this is their leader, he's some type of guy saying he's in charge of the Dixie. It's making sense this is some type of militia running the Dixie or working out of the Southeast. You don't know a lot about particulars. Obviously, groups like this do come and go, especially after the Fourth Corporate War during the time of Red, things being kind of chaotic out there in America, or what's left of. But it's looking like these guys are matching, so you can kind of assume, yeah, they're probably all from the South. They're probably all from the Dixie. They've probably been out here and they're, I don't know, running the Dixie, it appears.
Now, if his name is Leviticus, do I have reason to believe that he's a biblical man?
I have no idea.
Could just
Okay.
be an old family name. I have
He is a
question
third,
with
yeah.
kind of- with these militias, do they kind of generally form out of a need for security and power, or is it literally like
Both. It could be either
does it
or.
also have money involved?
All of the above, any and all. You know, it could be any one of those things, any combination. You know, these have been formed from gangs upgrading and, you know, protecting. There's been ones that take advantage of towns and areas. This guy's saying, you know, he's running the entire Dixie, which, you know, is pretty significant. The complete southeast. You know, you're looking at like, you know, Mississippi over, you know, Louisiana passed through Mississippi all the way in through down into Florida. It's pretty large, but he didn't get into details of such. You know, he just kind of lightly introduced himself and got into it. Maybe you can engage more during breakfast.
What do I know about talking or haggling with guys like this?
I mean, you're a fixer. You can haggle with anybody. The only person I'm not letting you haggle with is your boss, Nash.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I ask a couple of things?
Sure.
Yeah.
One thing I will point out is the nice and friendly ones are the ones you got to watch out for the most. So I'm terrified, as well, not terrified, but I'm on board with Hades. So like, we're being threatened.
Because he.
It's like, why don't you stay? Means you're staying. Don't say anything or you'll get shot. But on that, I want to know just my solo instinct, head count and outfit. Like, how many of them? How disciplined do they look? How well trained? How well armed are they?
Sure. Give me a perception. Nice.
16.
Yeah, you're counting at about 18 guys out here, aside from the 4 guys that are kind of walking with your group, taking you over to these makeshift buildings to, I guess, bring you to your room. You see about half of them holding rifles. There's a handful of them that obviously had those rocket launcher shoulder mounts, but they've put those down since. You can see some submachine guns strapped around them in the back. All of them have pistol holders on the side. They're all wearing matching uniforms. So, you know, there at least had to be some type of funding behind this or something to make this appear legitimate or official. Because, you know, normally, you know, you've seen other militia groups and things like this, which are barely a step up from a gang, you know, where they're barely wearing matching colors, you know, like, so this seems pretty legit.
And these guys aren't like, they're not like goofing off. They're not like...
And none of them have, you know, visible tattoos or long crazy hair or are joking around. They all seem pretty quiet and serious and paying attention, like they're on a job.
Yeah. And vehicles?
You do see a bunch of Humvees in the back and some Jeeps. There are a couple dune buggies back there too, similar to the ones that you saw.
Are the vehicles armed?
Yeah, you see more than half of them have turrets on the top.
So, from all that information, that quick scan, all I'll say is I'm being, you know, as I'm being escorted with my fellows, it's just looks like a serious outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mind your P's and Q's.
Can I use a perception?
Let's not give him an excuse.
Can I use a perception or like a human perception or something on Leviticus to see if I can find some sort of an in with this guy to try and negotiate and speak his language?
You could when you meet him for breakfast. I mean, he's kind of said his piece and walked away since you had that thought. But yeah, I mean, you know, just keep that in the back of your mind when you see him next. You can totally do a human perception check on this guy.
Can we still see the RV?
Yeah, it's right there in the parking lot on the side. There's a couple other. There's like a van there, a couple Jeeps. There's a normal little beater car. There's a couple cyber bikes.
Doesn't look like anybody's fixing to, you know, sort through it, right, and look through our stuff. And
no, they're not even looking at it. Once the guys kind of gestured to park there, they're kind of walking with your group, all of you, walking you over to the building. And within this time, we'll say they even walked you over there, and you can kind of see, well, we'll base it on this image. If you want to look behind those military guys, you can kind of see these old abandoned buildings that have been since remade up, some of them stacked shipping containers that have been reinforced and things. It's just kind of a makeshift town built up after a probably destroyed town during previous wars or something maybe. But they walk you over there, and there's just a big open cement room. There's a bunch of cots lined up. No one else is in this room. You can see a bathroom off in the back corner because of the open door to it. There's no windows along the back or side. There's one in the front next to the front door. But he just gestures in there. He's like, yeah, y'all just stay in here tonight. We'll come get you in the morning.
Does the front
They
door
don't make
look
any
like
attempt to take our weapons or anything?
No.
Does the front door look like it would
You're all armed,
lock
Timothy.
very heavily?
There's locks on it. You can see, a deadbolt, a lock on the door handle. Nothing is modern, though. No electronic locks or anything. Everything's like analog and,
Lock from the outside or inside?
Jimmy. It's on the inside. It's like a normal door, normal room.
So
Okay.
it's not like a prison. Got it.
No, it's not coming across like a prison. There's not
It's
only a
probably
lock
the
on
same
the
sort of
outside.
rooms they stay in.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
But yeah, they
this is
gesture you in
cozy.
there, and he says, "Yeah, we'll come get you in the morning." And they just kind of turn back, closing the
Thank
door.
you.
I'm gonna
So now you all are in
I'm
this
gonna-
room together.
I think our
sit
fresh
down
meat
on a
might-
cot. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
yeah.
All right.
I
Get-
hate
get out
this
the cigar.
room.
Well, the good news is
Yeah.
he hasn't tried to kill us yet. So we're probably useful in some way, or he's not sure of us yet.
Well, I think he took the paperwork to find out exactly how useful we are.
Yeah, and it's at
Yeah.
that point Tumble interjects and he's like, "Yeah, and I don't know if y'all know, but that paperwork, it doesn't really give us authority. It just kind of confirms our convoy that we're supposed to be here and we're sent from Night City. It's for the district PD, but as you know, y'all are off the books and so are we. So we're kind of at this guy's mercy at this point. I don't know if one of y'all want to call Nash or something, but
Well,
I still don't
we
like the feeling
even-
of this."
We don't even know if he would be, on our side anyway, but at least he knows that we weren't lying, that whatever we did tell him was the truth, so we've started out the relationship on a good footing.
Yeah, Dredge
Yeah.
looks
knows?
nervous. Dredge looks nervous, but when you say that, Ali looks at me. He's like, "Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right, young lady. You're right. Okay,
Yeah.
I do feel better
Well,
about
unless
that."
Unless Nash throws us under the bus and tries to pretend he never knew us at all.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
think
I
this
don't
guy.
think
I don't think this guy's gonna recognize any authority outside of,
Yeah,
the
he
Dixie,
runs
especially
his-
not on the other coast.
And
He
Tumble,
runs his own stuff, so he's looking to see if somehow we're a threat, if we've pissed off someone who's connected to him, or maybe we've pissed off the same person, which case, the enemy of my enemy,
yeah, and Tumble interjects too. He says, "Yeah, don't even think Nash will throw us under a bus, man. Nash is good people. I've known him my whole life. Nash is good. But you are right. We got no authority outside of Night City. America's not the same. Again, I don't like the feeling of this, but we're at his mercy."
that we are.
I mean,
And
yeah,
because of
I
that,
mean-
we need to play nice.
yeah. I don't think. I think this is a kind of fuck around and find out situation. We can hopefully talk a way out of here and see what this guy wants.
Dred's kind of
Maybe
looks
it's
up.
Yeah.
Dred looks up. He's like, "By the way, anybody good at first aid?" He's like, "I did take a little bit of damage on that."
Oh yeah.
Uh,
How are you guys doing?
I got a
Uh,
bruise from that sudden stop, but I'm fine.
Well, if anybody can hook me
you
up
have
with
some
some,
first aid.
yeah, if somebody can help me with some
How
first aid, I mean, I'm just basic at that shit.
How much do
Yeah.
you have, ladies?
I put 2 extra in it. So.
Everybody gets at least
Base.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have base 5.
Okay, I've got a base 7.
Better.
That's decent.
What about you,
Anyone else?
ladies? Yeah.
Who's got the best
any other
technique?
figures?
Yeah,
can
no,
t-
I mean, I put extra in there though.
Yeah, Dreads and Tumble
Oh.
are not very good with first aid.
Yeah, what's your base, Hades?
It's gone. I don't know where it went. I just clicked in the wrong place.
gone.
5
Gone.
down on technique. 6
It's
down on
gone
technique.
forever.
Forever. Her character sheet disappeared.
It's gone forever.
Disappeared.
I got
What's-
5 on
what's-
technique and 2 in first aid, so
Yes. Oh, same.
You're also a
So
7, yeah.
We're sitting
I-
at the
I
same
have-
level.
I have 7 in technique and 2 in.
Oh.
You're the best.
Oh,
You
nice.
do
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, then Hades, Allie, and Rush, you should all just roll a first aid. Let's hope at least one of you 3 hits it right, and at least gets dreads taken care of, you know. Better than they would. Nice, perfect. Yeah, Hades nailed it.
Yeah.
All of you nailed it, really.
I'm Dread's favorite person.
Oh, well, that was Rush's. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, but before anybody, yeah, Hades, you nailed it. But Dread's thanks. She's like, oh, thank you, man. Him and Tumble just kind of like they lay down in their cots, and they're just kind of like laying there. Tumble just says, look, I'm gonna get some rest. You know, wake me if something comes up and try to get some rest and be ready for the morning.
All right. Hey, Hades, any chance you sense any kind of
Disturbance.
yeah, a disturbance in
the net?
In the net.
I feel it.
Well, I mean, I guess I can stick my feelers out and see if I feel anything nearby.
Yeah, you could do a do a scan. Yeah, give me that roll.
Why not? It's not like there's anything else to do in this room.
Do not get caught poking around in there.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't get caught.
you find
get
anything.
caught.
Yeah, that was a really good roll, actually. Yeah, you can tell there's a system
You
out.
get caught.
It's not in this room, but you can tell there's one nearby. It's
How nearby?
seems like it's coming from a few doors down. Maybe a separate room. But again, when you guys entered this room, you weren't able to check out the rest of the building, other rooms and things or whatever. But there is a system coming from somewhere.
Okay.
It wouldn't be like the room isn't small enough that I would be able to jump in from a room over.
No. You can't enter systems through walls, anyways. You would have to be, yeah.
You have to literally.
Need line of
physically-
sight, yeah.
Did I call Nash then?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Let's check in. That's a good idea. I forget about that guy sometimes.
Let him
I
know
tried to.
where.
He's gonna
let him
hang
know
up
where
on
we
you.
are, certainly.
Do I have a
He's
signal?
gonna hang up on you.
There's
He might not even answer.
a
Stick your
signal
head out
out
the
here?
window.
Yeah, you're getting a signal. You're getting a faint signal.
All right. I'm calling Nash.
He's probably at dinner with his man.
Yeah, it's quite a few rings before he answers, and he's like, "Rush, what's going on? It's late as fuck. What's everything okay?"
Did he answer? Did he answer? Rush, did he answer?
He answered,
What?
yeah. Now, before you
Ask him
hang
what he's
up,
doing. Ask him what he's doing.
no, he's sleeping. Now look, we found ourselves in a bit of a spot of trouble. We've run into a militia out here. The Raffin attacked us. Did quite a number on the RV. The RV still drives, but this militia saved us from the Raffins, and they say that they're in charge of the whole Dixie, and the road's all torn up here. So, just to let you know where we are in the situation, it's looking a little bit risky at the moment, but I'm gonna do my best to talk us out of this, and if not, then maybe we'll be able to shoot our way out. And I hope it doesn't come to that. And I know that they might be listening and watching, but I really hope that we find a nice amicable way to proceed.
Oh God, Rush, I'm barely awake. I can't even comprehend this shit. But if you're dealing with Raffin and militia, God damn it, shit is hitting the fan. Let me wake up. I'll call you back in the morning. What's the situation now? Are you okay?
Yeah, they've given us one of the rooms. They're allowing us to stay. It doesn't look like the door's locked from the outside or anything, so I think we can come and go. But yeah, I'm still keeping my guard up just in case. You know how it is.
And you say the RV's fine. What about Tumble? Where's Dreads? How are the guys?
They're okay. They took some hits, but I think they're gonna mend all right.
RV's mobile.
Nash have friends?
You're gonna be able to carry on, or what?
Yeah, I
Acquaintances,
think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna do our best to get the job done.
All right, send me your coordinates so I have it just in case shit hits the fan. I don't think there's much I can do from here, but send me it.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm barely awake. I'll call you in the morning when I get back to the office. I'm going in early. We're a couple hours ahead of you anyways. I'm gonna hit you first thing. Stay safe.
Before you hang up, Rush, those credits that we got, were they physical? Like, I know we got credit chips, but
Some of them
is
were
there a way of maybe transferring them out so that we're not walking money bags? I don't
Thanks.
know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that a
Cool.
thing that we can do?
Because some of them were in chips, right?
Yeah, you have
we
cred
had 1,000
chips.
in
Mhm.
chips. So 2 cred chips of 500, I think.
Yeah, with cred chips, those are digital. So yeah, you could transfer that. We'll allow it, just like we've done payment through agents before. You know, where Nash, ping, your agent pings. It's digital currency. You can totally send those and then disregard the chips.
Can Nash hold on to our cash for now?
Yeah. Send me whatever cash, whatever you need.
All right, because
I'll keep it safe.
you know, we don't want to be
Makes
too
us look a little less suspicious, yeah. The less goods we have on us. This is nice thinking.
That's fine. Just make sure Rush is the mouthpiece and get out of this sicky situation. I don't know what else to do. Just let Rush handle this, all right? Just handle it, and I'll call you in the morning. You got this, right?
I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, I think we're going to be all right. I mean, they took care of us. They killed the Raffins for us, so they might actually just ask us to do something for them. Who knows?
All right. I'm hitting you back in the morning. Just stay safe. He hangs up.
Did I
Never says
hear a
goodbye.
touch of concern in Nash's voice? Guy's got layers.
Oh yeah, he loves us.
I think he was just tired.
Tumble kind of raises up from his what you thought was sleeping. He's like, I told y'all, Nash is good people. He's good people. And he puts his hat back, goes back to sleep.
I think he's been sleeping at all.
Hey, Rush, you don't have any friends down this way these days anymore?
No, nobody in my agent, I can tell you that.
You do have somebody from your life path in New Orleans, I thought. Wasn't there something?
My parents are from New Orleans. I don't think I know anybody.
Oh, that's right. Sorry,
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
New Orleans.
From Nolans,
people
from the
in Canada.
NOLA. I was excited too, man. I was hoping I was going to get to throw in a New Orleans accent because then I got my Dixie, I got my Southern Texas nomads, and then I have my New Orleans back by you while you come around here. Sort of, like I was ready to rock all my Southern accents. I got like 4 or 5 dialects I can rock. I was ready.
Still can.
It's a shame that the Volkov family circus isn't around. You could do your Eastern European.
Yeah, we could do Russian. We could bring in a New York guy. We're getting them all here. No, I'm kidding.
What can I say? We're a multicultural group.
But yeah, you did pick up a little bit of concern from Nash. I'll give you all that. It wasn't, it didn't take a lot to pick up on that. First time you've kind of gotten that from him, but also it's the first time you guys have been in a sticky situation to be able to get that sort of response from Nash. But like Tumble said, he cares, and the vibe you get from Nash is almost parental, typically. So it makes sense he does care about y'all.
He's the exasperated parental figure, and we're the loose renegades with just enough.
The wayward children.
The teenage angst.
Interesting.
The teenage angst group. But yeah,
all right.
you'd at least.
Should we take this in shifts or?
Yeah.
Might go for a walk and see what happens. If they decide I need to turn in for the night early, or if they let me just take the night air with a smoke.
Should you be going?
You're gonna get us in trouble, bud!
I'm just gonna step outside the front door of this building and have a smoke. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not poking around anywhere.
Just keep
Taking
it
a
at
walk
that.
means more than just a
If
step,
they-
bud.
We don't
If
need
they say,
to
"Hey,
move.
go back inside," I'll come back inside. I just want to see see what I can see.
All right.
All right. Just don't give them a reason. That's all I'm saying.
Sure, I'll even leave my weapons right here. How does that sound?
Yeah, good
Perfect.
call. Good call.
So I'm just gonna walk to the door of our barracks that we've got, and look in the corridor of the building, see if there's anyone, like a guard posted outside.
Yeah, when you open the door and kind of step out or lean out to take a look, there's 2 guards right there. The second you open the door, they just look at you like, you need something?
I don't want to smoke these guys out. Do you want to just take a smoke with me?
Really, we prefer you just stay in your room. Just stay in there till tomorrow morning. You can smoke in there.
I hear that. Thanks, man. And I gotta close the door. 2 chooms just on the door. Automatic weapons.
Yeah, and you can give me a human perception check.
Not my finest skill, but I'll give it a go.
Nice, good.
14.
Yeah, good enough to tell that
too
these guys, they came across all business. You know, just real serious, straight, Romanesque sort of emotionless faces, just very to the point.
I runs a tight ship.
Yeah, that's bad.
Well-
It's bad that his guys are so loyal.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, doesn't give us much ways of splitting them apart or getting leverage. I think we'll have to play this straight. But Rush is the expert at this kind of thing.
yeah, and you know what? Good news is we just came into a little something we can share. We've got some expensive liquor. We've got some fresh food, right?
That's true.
I think that perhaps we could set them up with something they haven't quite had before. This might
Yeah,
be
they
a
might
good
appreciate
little
a
boost.
donation.
Yeah, a little
And
donation
yes,
to their
with
cause.
a little bit
Please
of culture.
make some friends on this side of the Dixie.
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, it's then that.
Plus, if-
what were you gonna say?
Sorry, you go. I was just gonna say, if Leviticus likes us, then they have to follow suit.
Yeah, and it's then after you say that, Tumble kind of lifts up again and lifts his hat, and he's just, seriously, can you all get some sleep? I want to get some rest at one point tonight. I want to be ready for whatever comes at us in the morning. And he just like lays back down, puts his hat.
Does he have a nightcap?
Yeah, it's not even a cowboy
Just his
hat.
hat,
Yeah, it's like one of those
He's in,
long with a puffy ball at the end. He's in full pajamas somehow. Somehow he had full pajamas, and he's like,
Bobby.
silk.
He's,
those.
he's Ebenezer Scrooging over
Yeah. No, but he's got a cowboy hat himself, a little rugged one. You know?
I'm gonna quietly clean my weapons, but I won't get to sleep just yet. But I will shut up if he wants to sleep.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
I'll
think we
reload
should
my
just-
clip. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think we should all just kind of like, you know, as Dread and probably Tumble are sleeping, we'll just kind of like keep it down to whispers. But yeah, we might kind of like divvy out shifts sleeping wise so that we can be a little bit rested. But I don't trust
No one
this
just
guy enough to sleep.
Comes in. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys want to sleep in shifts?
I think it might be wise.
Okay, just know whoever is sleeping in shifts gets a -2 tomorrow for not being well rested. And that includes if you're trying to do persuasive things, talking things that you want Rush to do, or combat things. You know, it's across the board. You're just kind of tired. So whoever's sleeping in shifts, I don't know if everyone wants to do that, but that's how it works. I just wanted to be clear about that.
Yeah. I mean, I think, Rush, I think you need to be firing on all cylinders. So,
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
that's probably fair.
yeah.
That's
All right.
fine.
I'll stay up and keep watch as well.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't
then
mind.
you can do that. Dreads and Tumble are pretty much sleeping, but every once in a while you do see Dreads kind of wake up and like look out towards the RV. You can just tell he's a light sleeper and it's probably on his mind. He's a little more worried about that. Tumble, a little older, he's able to kind of turn it off, get his sleep that he needs, you know. The rest of you can kind of go in shifts while Rush catches some sleep. I do want to interject because Vampire Bites in chat, that is funny as hell. He says that would be funny if the bunker y'all raided ended up being Leviticus's. You bust out the liquor and he recognizes it. It came from coordinates from the exec in Continental Brands, but I wish I would have done that instead. That is so funny.
And to Vampire Bites, I'll say, don't give Rob ideas.
That's funny.
Ideas
Keep it
to
on
help
the
us.
down low.
That's funny. But no, you know, Rush, you get some sleep, like I said, and throughout the night, no one comes to bother you. With the occasion of whoever's kind of in shift watching, occasionally you might see some militant guys marching around the perimeter, maybe going around the building, but you see them walk by every 20, 30 minutes or so. So there are people out there awake all through the night. But you guys do your shifts. You get enough sleep. Bud, Hades, Alley Cats, y'all are going to have a -2 if you three are doing the shifts in anything you do for the next day until you get some proper sleep. But Rush, you're able to wake up well-rested. Tumble wakes up well-rested. Dreads wakes up well-rested, even though he was getting up at different times. It wasn't like he was sleeping in shifts like that. It was just something on his mind probably. But everybody kind of gets up. And as y'all are waking up and just kind of, stretching out, maybe clearing the crust out of the eyes, there's a knock at the door.
Hello?
Who is it?
Y'all are being called to breakfast. If you could come out whenever y'all are ready, that'd be great. You hear a voice from outside.
Hades is gonna bust open the door. What's for breakfast?
Hades.
You tell me right now what's for breakfast.
It's
She's
whatever Leviticus
just
has
a
planned
little
for y'all.
cranky.
Y'all are invited to his private breakfast. I imagine it'll be good. But when y'all are ready, I can take you there.
Thank you so much. We'll just take a few minutes to freshen up. And what was your name?
They call me Billy, ma'am.
Billy. Thank you so much, Billy. We'll just be around 5 minutes, if that's okay.
That's fine.
Just one moment of your time there, Billy. Do you know anything that Leviticus likes? Maybe, a gift or something like that?
A
Is he a
gift
drinker?
for Leviticus?
We want to be a good guest.
Anything he wants. I mean, if you're trying to give him something to drink.
Well, I was just thinking maybe as a gift. Do you know if he likes whiskey?
I've seen him hit some bottles before. I'm sure he'll be fine with some whiskey.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll stop by the RV real quick then, if that's all right.
Yeah, I'm sure that's fine.
All right, great.
Fantastic. Thank you. All right, so we get freshened up. I think a new, just brighten up the tech hair. Put a flush in the cyber skin. That whole kind of want to look bright and bushy-tailed and all that. And
I stand up.
That's Bud's morning ritual. I stand up. That's all you're getting out of me.
Up and I'm up.
I have a smoky breakfast.
A smoky appetizer.
I'm just imagining you eating cereal, but also with a cigarette in.
Right. What's Hades doing to get ready this morning?
She pretty much, she gets up, and since she doesn't have really anything here, she's just gonna be bothering Billy while everybody else is getting ready. She's gonna pretty much be hovering by him like, so you don't get to eat with Leviticus most times?
No, we have our own chow barracks, ma'am.
What do you eat?
I eat whatever they have to offer, ma'am. He doesn't even look at you while you're talking. You notice he's always like looking out, and everyone's working.
And she's gonna start like kind of looking in the direction that he's looking. What are you looking at, Billy?
Ma'am, not to be rude or anything, but I am working here. We don't need any more Raph and Shiv coming up on us. Y'all could get ready. I'll take you to breakfast.
I think we're pretty good to go.
Yeah, let's just hit the RV. I'm thinking let's grab some of that whiskey that we found. That we bought, and some of that fresh that we bought too. What do you think? Or should we leave the fresh?
I was thinking
it's gonna go bad if we leave it.
Most people enjoy cash.
Yeah, I kept 500
sure,
on me.
but it's a bit uncouth, isn't it? I mean, what doesn't this guy have?
Well, we can get breakfast. I don't suppose we slap it on the table at breakfast, but I don't know.
Well,
maybe it's a last resort. Who knows?
This is really
Billy,
good
are you
whiskey.
listening to any of this? Or are you still looking over there?
I think Billy's
I'm preoccupied in myself. Just handle what y'all got to handle. I need to get you to breakfast soon.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll get the whiskey.
Let's not ruffle Billy's feathers, Hades.
We'll get
I
the
don't know if
whiskey
he's
and
able to
bring it
be
with us.
ruffled.
Well, let's not try.
She's gonna just like wave her hand in front of his face and see if she can like.
Okay, she might Allie might do the whole like from the shoulders and like kind of like walking with her in tow. All right, don't you want breakfast, Hades? Isn't that more important than bothering Billy?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm so hungry.
well-
You don't even understand how hungry I am.
I know.
Billy looks towards Alley Cat's like, thank you, ma'am, thank you. Like goes back
No
to work.
worries.
How do you have this much energy in the morning?
I don't know. He's just looking out there as if, like, who knows how he has that much
Not
energy.
him, you.
But I am driven by my stomach, and I've heard that there is breakfast.
Okay, well, let's go then.
Agent. You know what they say? Those edge runners and their screens. Because they be on those screens.
Yeah, that's a saying that everyone knows. But everyone says it all the time.
All right.
Billy gestures. He's like, can we come this way, please, everyone? I just want to bring you over here to breakfast. He starts kind of walking you along the buildings. Yeah, he walks you along the buildings, further away from the blockade, further away from the, front line, I guess, of this whole setup, a little further down the road. And there's another makeshift sort of building, just like all these buildings. They just look really rough outside, They're just basic, concrete reinforced slabs, if not shipping containers reinforced or Jimmy rigged up. But you get to one in particular. He says, all right, Leviticus, this is the breakfast for him. You guys can get set right here. And he opens up the door, and you basically see something that's complete opposite of what this environment would suggest. When he opens, everything in here is just lavish. It's completely clean. There's hard wood floors, looks like real wood. Nice white tablecloth. There's even like candles on the table and settings, like some plants and things. It looks nice. Something you typically wouldn't see outside of maybe an exec's home or, a fancy court building or something. Nice restaurant. But out in the middle of all this garbage and all this, militant setup, inside this room is just a really nice setup. And you can see a bunch of real food set up. Meats, you see some bacon, some toast, some biscuits and gravy, lots of southern delights, I guess you could say. But the table's full. As the door opens, you see at the end of the table is Leviticus, and he's sitting there. He has two militant guys standing behind him, and then one guy standing kind of in front of the two militant guys, just right at his side. Looks like maybe some type of assistant or waiter or something along those lines. He's just nicely dressed, not in a suit or anything. But he's just in plain clothes, not militant clothes like the others. There's fucking fly in here. I don't know where this came from. It's driving me nuts. But
well, we're in the South.
You are. But yeah, he's just kind of standing by his side. And as the door opens and you enter this room, Leviticus looks up. He's like, I hope you all had some well rest. Come on in. Let's have some fiddle and get full. Let's eat a little bit of this southern food and have a little bit of conversation. I did my research a little bit, and I have some questions to ask y'all. And it's right there that we'll end the session.
Shit.
And we'll just captain's table.
We'll leave it right there as you're entering Colonel Leviticus Jebediah. What was his Davenport the Third?
Davenport the Third.
Private breakfast.
Oh, snap!
And he's got us.
There were two other Leviticus Davenports.
Only one may survive.
Davenport.
And a little,
there can be only one.
Yeah, and no, there'll be. And Dan says, "What? No, I wanted some Colonel Leviticus role playing. No, there will definitely be some Colonel Leviticus role playing. I'm really looking forward to next week. I encourage everyone to tune in and see what the hell is going to happen. I will also say a little side, I don't know what I would call this, little Easter egg or little fun tidbit of info, but I will say that Leviticus being the third is on a long line of Dixie royalty that might be going into the far, far future, a character that I'm actually going to be playing, not GMing, in a Fallout tabletop role-playing game with Mad Queen starting in just a few weeks. I'll be promoting that and getting into that real soon. There's even rumors that Brandon, who plays Rush, might even be joining us for some fun. We'll see what happens, but I'm working on it. We'll see what happens. But I'm doing a little crossover lore, and we'll see if it works out. But yeah, I had a great time with today's role playing.
Not if we kill him, Rob.
Well, he's just part of a family line, so it's not like it has to be him.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
We can't mess up the timeline.
Who knows where this man's wild oats have gone?
It's true. It's true.
Into another dimension.
And I can assure you, the Davenport name is very potent. Very potent.
Oh no!
No,
Their offspring are strong.
but I do want to say I had a great time in today's session. I was leading. I knew this character was coming. I was waiting for y'all to make it to the Dixie so I could rock that Southern Dixie charm accent because I was excited for him to meet Rush. And I thought it was so funny that leading into this, y'all even did some Dixie joke with accent stuff and the hankies and the things that happened. And there's, it was almost like some foresight, like a little bit of foresight coming into this, and I was so excited to get to this point, as cheesy as it is. But yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. I think that everything that has been happening has been on a strange path to this virus, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And I'm excited that everybody's stuck around in chat and has been contributing ideas. I am reading a lot of them, and I'm getting a kick out of a lot of the stuff going on. But I am trying to stick to some of the consistent role playing and pacing and such. Normally, I like to dive into some of the chat stuff, and I will do it when I see something worth bringing up, something funny, maybe something that could be used. But I did want to give everybody a shout out. I do appreciate everybody in chat being part of this. It's a big part of our game, and we really do enjoy it. Before we cut this off, let's do what we do going around the table. Everyone just remind people watching where they can find you, and yeah, you don't need to mention your character again, but at least tell them about you and where they can find you. Rush, Brandon, why don't you start it off?
Yeah, this time I'm going to be me. So I'm Brendan Perkins, also known as DM_Brando. I do a lot of streaming, not just here, but also with Realmsmith. And that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Also this, help, it's me in a nutshell. That's also me in a nutshell.
Rockette.
Am I on mute? No, I'm not. Hi, everybody. I'm Rockette Fox. I also do the streams. I'm over on my channel. Super excited that upcoming gonna be jamming my own little game for the first time. And there is word on the street that a familiar face is gonna be joining on there too. It's Jelly Bean. So yeah. Mind blown. Super excited. But yeah, so that's over on my channel, twitch.tv/RocketteFox. I'm also on Instagram, all the places. If you look up Rockette Fox, you'll find me. And also my podcast, Fantastically Strange. Ear holes, eye holes. That's what I got.
Hell yeah. Phil?
Yeah, I am Phil. As I said at the top, I am part of Baby Beard Media, along with Ellen over there, above me, yes. And we are a little Aussie troupe of content creators. So we have podcasts. Our main one at the moment is our variety TTRPG podcast with original music and slick radio playstyle editing. We play a different game every season. We've done 2020, we've done our own Red campaign. We're just wrapping up our Pulp Cthulhu. We're about to head into Kids on Bikes, and we're always planning the next season ahead, always new games. So I'm actually I'm planning that at the moment. So head over to our Twitter at BabyBeardMedia and follow that if you want to know what we're up to.
Oh yeah, Ellen.
Well, not to repeat anything, but yes, I am also from Baby Beard Media, so make sure that you follow us on all the socials, and because Phil did Roll to Cast, I'm going to encourage you to check out our YouTube channel. We put a lot of effort into our Let's Play series, and at the moment, Phil and Chris are playing Fallout New Vegas for what I believe is the first time for Phil.
Sort of. Yeah, we've both played a little bit, but now we're getting in there.
Yeah, now you're doing it for reals. You can find me on Twitter at LNKGraham1. And please check out Don't Forget Your Towel podcast, where I'm playing in the one shot of Lady Blackbird, because it's really fun and I had such a good time.
Nice, hell yeah. And I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the game master here. I'm also the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. So for me, aside from following me on Twitter, which you can see it's right there, right here, Mulligan101 on Twitter. I would really appreciate you showing some love to Cyberpunk Uncensored. We have a big group of game masters and content creators that are just making all kinds of cool shit. If you go to cyberpunkuncensored.com, you'll see all the free assets you can get. But mainly, I would love if everyone would go over to YouTube, Cyberpunk Uncensored on YouTube, and subscribe. We put out lots of gameplay. Everything that we do live on our Twitch gets VOD'd on the YouTube and then some. We have all kinds of exclusive series and things that we put there, and other GM's gameplay that we put up. So I would really appreciate if you go over to Cyberpunk Uncensored on YouTube and give a subscribe. And while you're there, if you're going there from Twitch, make sure you look up Syrinscape on YouTube and give them a subscribe as well. And make sure if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, you go over to Twitch and look up Syrinscape there and give them a follow. We're all here because Syrinscape is putting us up and they're pushing us forward and they're allowing us to come in and rock some Cyberpunk Red. We really appreciate it. We're having so much fun. So we want to encourage everyone to go support Syrinscape so we can keep this going. That being said, everyone make sure you tune in next week. We do this every Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That comes out to 7 p.m. Eastern. There's a bunch of other options when you enter other time zones. I don't know them all off the top of my head. I apologize. But anyways, tune in. We'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Say bye. Bye-bye.
Ultimate.